Crawley.
But yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so
Thank you,
I will roll
Alfred.
into the actual storyline to get everything started. So, first off, this is about a year after the spring events where the... Oh, what is it?
Creepy. Is it like a mind flayer? Or
Oh,
something?
it's like a specter.
Like
a
it looks
ghost.
like it's got like a ghost penis. Can I say that? I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that's fine.
I know, I already dropped an F-bomb, and I was like, can I do that? We're raising money for children.
Yeah, that's fine.
Look, they want their fucking money.
Damn.
Getting aggressive over
Yeah.
here.
Oh damn, we got like a ninja man.
Ninja Man, whoa.
Ninja Man.
Like a dryad or
Oh,
something.
Githyanki, I think it is.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
like... She's
Like a tree lady.
Yeah, it's like a tree lady.
Oh, Dryad, yes.
Yeah.
Tree lady.
You casuals. Just kidding.
Okay, so I can swear.
Yes, you can swear.
That's good.
Oh, it's like a hand. It's not a penis.
No, it's,
I
it's not.
kind of wish it was.
Wizards of the Coast did not put... I'm just
Oh.
friggin'
Let's wait for the
ghost
ratchet
claw.
for
Yeah.
a little bit. We'll
Right?
get there.
Okay, so this is a year after the spring event. There's a faction called the Emerald Templars, which actually monitor the realm and make sure that no chaos magic runs rampant throughout the land. Their current leader, Lottie, does her best to make sure that all of her soldiers who are faithful, who are just simple farmers and people across the land who are trying to help their common folks, or just want coin, or just want fights, what have you. So she's trying to keep it together, and that's what you guys actually are Emerald Templars. For one way or another, you come to the Emerald Templars and signed up to be thrown into defending the land for this like just crazy magic, whether it be demonology, necromancy, or what have you. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Z Ferguson just donated $100.
Oh wow!
Thank
Two
you.
favorites.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you. You're the best.
Actually, I think we already hit our goal then, right? For our first stretch one.
You said it was 120 something.
Well, yeah, 120. What did AZ Grouch and
100 was AZ.
oh he also donated 100 as well?
No. Yeah, we don't have any other donations other than that.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought you said AZ Grouch.
Thank
okay.
you for...
That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much. All right, cool. So you're all Emerald Templars. For one reason or another, you've come and signed up to be a part of it. Lottie has called you in, and you're in an auditorium with a bunch of other Emerald Templars. There's ones that you know across the land who have great names and virtues and values. And Lottie's dishing out assignments to them left and right to be like, okay, the northernmost region is the one that's being destroyed by this chaotic magic. You guys are going to go and take this on. And then he calls in, okay, so Branwyn, Aurelia, and Faye, we all need you to come over here. You're going to be a part of a new team. You're going to be a unit for this one just inspection. It should be very simple. You guys have all, proven yourselves in battle and combat. So we're great to have you on our side, and we want to send you out to the easternmost region. It should be a coastal town by the name of Oddwood Village. It's very minor, meager. There's an emerald actual priestess by the name of Lone, and she is extremely powerful. She makes sure the land is completely fine. So you're just there to see if she needs anything, and then come back and report it, and then we'll help her out with it. That's it. Do you guys have any questions? And as you guys come in, to Lottie, who's a very hardened veteran, you can see there's huge signs of exhaustion on her, and her hair is unkept as she's not even looking you guys in the eye. She's just kind of looking through various documents and has your parchment and holds it out in front of you guys. And you guys finally stand next to your common woman. Yeah. So
ladies.
So you guys look to your left and see this woman. Could you describe how you look?
Brenwyn's in full plate armor. She's pretty tall. She's 5'10". And she's got long dark hair. She's kind of fair, and her eyes are green, but she's besides that your typical human.
Okay.
But she doesn't look like you could just push her over. She looks like she could crush you probably.
Pretty hench. Yeah.
So
Good.
yeah.
Okay. And then you look to the middle of you guys and see Aurelia.
And I'm also dark hair, light eyes, fair. I've got scale mail on that doesn't have a single scratch on it.
Yeah.
Fresh house blade on my back, and yeah.
You see her clothes look a bit finer than everyone else's in sort of the room and everything. And then you look over to your right and you see...
Hi, I'm Faye. she's kind of just going for what I got on. Like, she's a barbarian, so she doesn't get a whole lot. Wow, I can't put this on. she doesn't get a whole lot of armor.
So you
I
see-
don't have her with armor,
Yeah.
so. Blonde hair. I'm
Yeah.
the blonde this time. Everybody else has dark hair.
Mm-hmm.
And light eyes, because she's Scandinavian.
Yeah.
Or the equivalent of that in D&D.
So you kind of see this like mixed match of like fine clothes and fine posture and everything like that, and you see this soldier with battle damage and dents and scratches and a
Good
huge
old, like,
weapon.
country acolyte, yeah.
Exactly, and then you see this
Yes.
woman who has like
The
cloth
axe.
armor with giant like weapon on her, unkept hair and like long fingernails that have like dirt under them and everything like that. And it was like, this should be very easy. Like, just come back. I have a lot of other assignments, so please just do this as quick as you can. We will give you 3 horses. Please make sure they're well fed and kept. And we provided you with rations. Do you guys have any questions before you depart?
Is there anything we should be aware of in the area to keep an eye out for or look out for?
She gives a very quick glance at a few documents and map and goes like, it's a coastal region. There's been known to be goblins in the area, so
Your
it's.
goal is met.
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
Nice.
And gelatinous cube falls from the sky.
No! Redwood's worst nightmare!
So, she goes like, "There's goblins in the area. This is recently the Callian army actually came in and reclaimed this land. So the people there are a bit different from what you see in the city and kind of like the outskirts. They have a bit of a flair to them. They're a bit more tribal. They have certain rituals that they keep to, but for the most part, they're fine. Nothing out of the ordinary. You know, keep your wits about you, and you know,
Okay.
yeah. Any other questions?"
Do you have anything to help us in our travels? Any supplies or?
She snaps. Well, I guess she has greaves on. She claps her hand, and a couple servants come over and actually deliver a couple knapsacks of rations and adventuring gear, and goes like, you know, this should be able to help you in your adventure. It takes you 2 weeks to actually go out there and 2 weeks to come back. So this should be more than enough supplies for that. And here's a bit of
2
coin.
weeks.
Yeah.
Doesn't travel.
And here's I'm sorry. And the other rule, which you guys I think already know, the only currency in here is pesos. So there's no gold or copper or silver, just
Nice.
pesos.
Just pesos.
So yeah.
Okay.
D'Angelo's chest hair donated $25. I adore and respect you guys, and I'll miss you all.
Well,
Oh yes.
Oh, I'm so.
this is not happening, okay?
So good. This
Oh,
is
man.
so good.
I
Okay.
can see it, the fear in your
I
eyes.
know. I
can't
know.
wait.
There's already a girl that's in the cosplay community where she's like, I actually do waxing for a living, so like if this happens, I'm gonna be the one to do this. And I was like,
God.
I
It
know,
is
so I was
important
like,
to get somebody who knows what
Yeah,
they're
right?
doing.
Yeah.
So you can rip like a nipple off.
I know,
Oh
right?
my
my
god.
dirty pepperonis. Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So,
Can we just do duct tape? Let's just
oh
duct
god.
no.
If she ever was Alexia, then she'd be like, hey, here's fire. Let's like burn them
Oh
off.
my god.
So she goes like, all right, with that, I need to call you guys something. So, and she looks to you specifically and goes like, what is your guys' name?
That's hard. I gotta come up with something stupid. 3,
3, 2, 1, go. First thing on mind.
No, there's literally nothing. There's literally nothing in my brain right now.
Okay, so she puts down literally nothing. Okay.
Okay.
So, okay, so she
Yeah.
goes like, all right, group literally nothing. Go on and be safe.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So much pressure on me. My brain literally was just like, think of
Short-circuited.
something, think of something, think of something, but not actually thinking of anything.
Yeah. Although what is your intelligence?
It's not great.
Okay. I was gonna say you probably don't know literally.
Yeah, she's probably like
Yeah, it's like nothing.
nothing. We're
Like,
nothing. I gotta open my character sheet. Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not the smartest. Oh, I do have a +1. Oh, I'm a 13. Oh, I guess. Okay.
Okay, 13. Okay, you're
I guess I'm decently smart,
okay. Yeah, so you do know the word literally.
but
You might use it wrong. And you're like, yeah,
I mean, yeah. Okay.
this is literally torture. And then just like things like that.
We should be the Black Library.
Oh, there you go. That's
Pretty good.
Yeah. So, you guys get your gear. You head off. You get your horses and ride out. It's the actual weather is pretty nice. It's pretty sunny. It's actually fall in this current area. As you guys get closer and closer, you travel the 2 weeks, and not much actually occurs. It's a very smooth ride. People stop when you guys appear because you have banners and emblems on you to showcase that you are a part of the Emerald Templars.
Hell yeah.
And on your travels, it's about the next day you will arrive in Odwin Village. And you see the area go from like plains to more of hilly areas. There's some trees that are starting to appear in this region. And for this night, you guys are at your camp. You've set everything up, and now it's time to decide who's going to take first, second, and third shift. Unless you have someone dedicated, or you just don't have any shifts at all. You just sleep soundly.
I'll take first watch, y'all.
Sounds good. I'm gonna take a nap.
Okay. So Faye like gets into her bedroll and just like
I'm done.
moves a couple rocks for comfort.
I have one of those like almost like a Harry Potter tent that like it
Yeah,
pops
there you
up.
go.
It's all extravagant.
You have a Tuft & Needle
Just
mattress.
for
It's
me.
like 9 Tuft & Needle. Yeah.
Faye's like, hey, can I come in? No.
Yeah.
No. This is just for me.
Okay, so it is you for first shift. Does anyone volunteer for any other shifts?
I'll go second.
Okay, second.
Hell yeah. I guess I'm last.
Okay.
Early
So I
morning.
get to sleep.
Okay, cool. So, first shift. You are sitting by the fire, you hear it crackle, you look at the stars, it's very beautiful, you hear the snoring of both Aurelia and Faye.
Toasting some like crickets on the fire.
Exactly, yeah, you take some rations, some like good elven bread or whatever. For whatever reason, it doesn't seem like Aurelia wants any, so you get double rations for that bread. And then, hey, it seems pretty quiet. It seems pretty quiet, yeah. So.
Okay.
Seems. It
Okay.
seems
So-
pretty
Scary
quiet.
girl.
Yeah.
With his like little giggle. It seems pretty quiet.
Yeah. Okay.
Anna people are just
Yeah. So after that, your eyes start getting heavy as you like get up and head over to Aurelia in her giant tent, and you like go to wake her. How do you wake her?
I like very gently like flap her tent flaps and like
Yeah.
find a pole and like knock on it and be like, "Excuse me, it's time for your shift, so I'm gonna head off to my rags and go to sleep."
It appears she's a super heavy sleeper and does not respond.
Oh boy.
I've got one of those eye masks on.
Yeah, exactly.
Earplugs.
I'm like in my armor like
Faye's a really light sleeper, so she's gonna wake up to the knocking.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
So I enter the tent and I'm like, this is the nicest thing I've ever seen.
You didn't really know, but there was actually like a servant with her that's like playing the violin.
Very soft,
Yeah.
white noise.
And so I enter and I like very gingerly like take her eye flap and like lift her eyelid.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
god.
like, hello?
So much nicer
Are you
than I would
awake?
Okay, you do awake.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
been. So much nicer than I would have been. I would have like pulled it.
Yeah, right?
Wake up, bitch.
Like, take the center pole and like knock it off so it'll collapse it.
Oh no.
Okay, so you are awake.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's ready for your shift. You get your stuff together. You sit by the fire and you look out, and you hear the crackling. The moon shifts as you sort of wait.
No,
All right, cool.
Put up your jeans. Oh, you
I can't because of the snow. Oh, you know what?
You could probably put it up this way.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe. Well,
And then it
block you. Yeah.
Okay, so
Anyways.
nothing really happens during your shift. Everything seems to be fine. It's getting later and later into the night, and then finally you go to wake up Faye. Faye is snoring the loudest out of everyone. You're like, God, people who snore just bother me. Well,
these plebeians.
Yeah.
He snores. He snores so bad.
I do.
I-
Yeah.
I've heard stories.
I do. Okay, so
So are you sleeping on the ground, like out in the open?
Yeah, she's got like her little like roll up bed that she's just
Yeah.
crawled in and went out.
Branwyn's
Okay.
comfort is like a bedroll, so
Yeah.
she's like, this is so nice.
Yeah.
do you sleep with your armor on or off?
I sleep with it on.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
That's so uncomfortable.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna get up then.
Yeah, I'll walk up and I'll just kind of like tap your foot.
Okay.
Okay, so
Hey,
you
hey.
tap her foot.
Like snorts.
Go ahead and make an unarmed attack.
An unarmed attack.
Yeah.
Not like this.
14 plus
14 just plus your strength check, whatever.
my strength.
It
Plus
hits.
It does
It does hit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't even
plus
need to do
three.
that.
Okay, so you like
17.
lightly tap her foot. And she's like, nah, and she like goes and like, strikes something.
She like boom.
I think you just do your strength modifier.
My strength modifier.
Yeah,
oh,
so it
it
should
was
be-
still +3.
Okay, so you take 3 damage as it just like hits you in the stomach.
All right. My bad.
I'm just gonna scurry off back to my tent.
Yeah, she like lives. She's like, it's fine. It's
She's
totally
like,
fine.
sorry about that.
As she gets into her, she's like, it's fine. It's totally fine. As she gets into her tent, you hear her like gag and like kind of throw up. So,
Been touched.
so you are now by the fire.
Okay.
I think you actually get.
You could
You gonna mess with
roll
me?
there.
It's gonna be kind of loud if I do.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Trying
DM
to hide
screen?
the rolls.
Yeah.
Why?
What?
We could just all like take an oath not to look.
Trust it.
Yeah. Oh, trust them, huh? All right.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, I
Anyways,
don't think I was supposed to.
famous last words.
right. So you actually. Oh, I don't think I can
Broken
do
and bookmark.
this axe stretch thing because it's like kind of awkward.
You just have to change the
I'm
CR.
buff.
Okay.
I'm buff.
Huh?
Okay, so anyways, you are there by the fire. It's crackling, and you're kind of like yawning, and you feel the ground rumble beneath
Oh,
you.
great. You're doing it now?
Okay. I get up. You're still outside the tent, right?
Yeah, I'm just like on a bedroll, like out.
Okay, so Faye, the ground rumbles.
Yeah.
So Faye gets the fuck up, and do I kick you? She's gonna
So-
kick her foot, like kind of like you did, but like harder, and be like,
Okay.
something's happening, and I don't know what's going on.
Okay, so you go over to Brainwind,
Yeah.
and you like nudge her armor.
Oh yeah, you have armor on. Okay, I just straight up kick you. Like,
So you kick her armor. You feel a sudden movement as you wake up. Yeah. So you could hear the sounds of Aurelia snoring and the ground rumbling.
oh yeah, we got something going on.
Yeah.
Get the princess.
All right.
Can I roll? Can I roll perception so I can see?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
13. No. Perception.
Well, she's checking it out.
Right.
I go into your
Oh.
tent.
I take your flap
Wait,
off
did
and
it
I
go?
pick you up and go, come
That's
on!
14, isn't it?
And I plant
14,
you on
yeah.
your feet outside.
So it's 13.
Okay.
Oh, 13?
It's 13 now because
Okay.
my perception is
That's
negative
right,
1.
wisdom. Okay, so you try looking out and like I just don't know what it is, but it feels like it's growing like faster and stronger. And you see on like sort of the horizon, it's still very dark out. So you see that there was like a bit of stars and the moon's like kind of lighting everything. It's a black blob that's traveling pretty fast towards you guys, and the ground is rumbling quite a bit. Yeah.
Fudge. Well,
I'll take the whatever 10 minutes it is to put my armor on.
You're like, oh god.
What is done? I forget.
how do I dress myself?
I usually don't play prissy bitches.
Okay.
Isn't it like 10 minutes?
So what would you guys like?
Seriously? It tells you how long
Yeah.
it takes to put on your armor?
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, you could always just have your weapons and just use those, you know.
And
But-
take the AC wasp.
Yeah, exactly. So you feel the rumbling. An object is getting closer and closer to you.
Right.
What would you like to do? Would you
Pull
like?
my axe.
Okay, so you pull out your axe.
Smash, like.
You know,
doo-doo-doo.
you know as an outlander that the fire is giving away sort of like your position, and they're going beelining straight towards you. Yeah.
Okay. So since I know that, I'm gonna use my big. Oh, it's probably a bad idea to put my fur boots in the fire.
There's dirt and a water
Yeah,
pail.
yeah. Oh, there's water. No, she's just gonna kick dirt on the fire like really fast, hoping that maybe it'll go out and it will go away.
Okay.
But
You also feel. Okay. So
is it slime? Is it slime?
no.
I swear to
Oh,
God,
I'm like I was
fucking
thinking this was like
No,
a
alright.
like a gelatin
Okay.
Y'all
black
did this.
blob coming at me.
Okay, so
Like
there's a
Pac-Man
figure.
ghost.
There's one figure approaching you. It
Okay.
seems reasonable, like it's a figure of some kind of sort. There is another blob that just seems to be very unreasonable, and it's growing in size as it's approaching.
Okay.
You currently hear the sounds of rustling as Branwyn and Aurelia are like getting up and trying to get like ready and being like, "What's going on? What's happening?" And the rumbling is getting stronger. Where
Okay.
yeah,
Earthquake.
and suddenly you see that a rider appears. That has blue hair and a cape. And are your actual gems
Yeah.
illuminating? Okay,
Yeah. They're lit up.
Okay,
So-
cool. And then behind her is a giant creature. Yeah, that
We
seems
brought
to.
the party.
Yeah. So it seems to be a giant creature. She's running for her life as she's waving to you guys. And what do you say as you shout out top of your lungs?
Help her get out of the way!
Okay. And every like second that goes by, the rumbling gets louder and louder and louder until finally you see that there's a creature that seems humanoid,
Okay.
but like 5 times the size of an actual humanoid, and it has a single eye, and it's carrying an actual like tree in its hand as it's trying to lumber towards you guys.
I'm just gonna tell it that my name is Nobody, and I'm gonna confuse it so bad. No, sorry, that was
All right,
a
so
Greek myth joke.
go ahead and oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a joke.
Good,
I'm gonna
good.
tell it
That's
my
what
name's
Odysseus,
Nobody.
right?
Yeah, I
Yep.
think
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
See, I'm funny
Nice job.
sometimes.
I was actually gonna name one of the kings Agamemnon, but anyways.
What are they doing? Are they like joining me now, or do I need to yell at them?
yeah, they're
Yeah,
paying
okay.
attention now and they
Okay.
see the rider. Go ahead and roll initiative, unless you would like to ride past, be like bye, and then look.
and then just go home.
No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
13.
Well, hey, are they actually like standing after I've yelled?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so-
I stepped. No. Yeah, I'm still there.
Because if you guys haven't pieced out after me yelling, I'm just gonna go and stop next to you guys. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got like half my armor on. I've like got like my greaves on and just my bracers. I'm still wearing my PJs.
Half the leather straps.
The sleep
should've-
mask is still on my head.
I should have paid more pesos for Velcro.
Damn it.
The cosplay secret.
Yeah,
Velcro.
right? There you go.
Yeah.
Just hot glue it to your body.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to make this way easier on you guys. So,
Yeah.
all right, so what was your initiative?
8.
Okay, so 8,
13.
13,
4.
4,
20. Accurate.
9. A natural?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't do any of my modifiers.
Oh, 6.
You had dex to it, right?
Dex.
Yeah.
Okay, so 15, but it doesn't change me much, so.
Okay, cool. So, you guys all get your weapons and gear together as you confront this beast. And the first one that goes is Branwyn.
Okay. I'm gonna throw a javelin in its eye. So that is an 8. Shit.
8 plus.
That is 3 plus 5. That's an 8.
Oh, together?
Yeah.
All right.
I did not roll.
You're like, yeah, and it just goes limp into the ground like 2 feet away from you.
Just yeet!
Yeah, yeah, exactly. All right, so
As long as I remember to pick them up again, can I get
correct.
my okay.
Yes, they're way more durable than like,
Okay.
arrows or. Ammunition is a thing, so keep that in mind if you use short bows or whatever. Next one up actually goes to rock paper scissors. 1, 2, go. All right, ready?
Okay. Oh, I'm done. 1, 2, go. 1, 2, go. 1, 2, go.
Okay.
Yay!
So you'll go first. So you go
Okay.
14. All right. Okay. So you see Branwyn run forward towards you and then actually throw a javelin at this creature, and it just goes limp into the ground. It lumbers towards you guys.
Oh shit.
Isn't it?
Are my hand axes, can I dual wield those? Because I have 2.
Hmm?
So can I dual wield those?
That's fine.
Freaking dual
I
wield
mean,
my...
the thing is, like, you get disadvantage with this one if you're not trained in it, and I don't think you are.
Yeah, I
So-
never thought about that.
So you'll get like a regular attack with this one, but then you'll get a disadvantage with this one.
Okay.
So it might be. It's up to you.
Okay, I feel like my character would practice with 2, like just because she's like, I'm a badass and this looks cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll take like a disadvantage on the left.
Okay. So
'cause-
do one of them first. So roll a d20.
13. What do I plus 5? Question mark.
Yeah, 5. So 13, 18. You hit.
Okay, and then I roll for the other one.
No, you
No.
do damage first.
Oh, damage.
So you'll do 1d6 plus 3.
through 6.
Okay. And then now you're going to do the other one. So d20, and then roll it twice and choose lesser. So 16.
16.
Then roll again. So 7. 7 plus 5 is what, 12?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
That'll hit.
Okay.
So then go ahead and roll d6.
4.
So 4 plus 3 is 7.
I just want to ask, how are they able to see this thing? Isn't it middle of the night?
No, it's like dawn, right?
Is it?
No, it is in the middle of the night.
Oh.
But the light from the actual campfire is illuminating it enough that they can actually see it
Okay.
because it's upon you guys now.
Okay.
Didn't I kick the fire out?
Did you?
I thought I did.
Tried at least.
At least I tried. Maybe it didn't go
Yeah.
out.
Okay,
We didn't
yeah.
roll for that.
There
It's
you
just-
go.
I was just
Okay.
bad at it.
There
I
you
was just
go.
bad at it.
Like
Now it's like
There was an
now
attempt.
it's just like it's mood lighting.
oh, there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, 'cause
So-
we're all fucking blind.
Yeah.
Um,
so I was like,
We don't have dark vision.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you're all
Don't.
humans.
yeah, exactly.
I'm used to having night vision because
Yeah,
I'm a
right.
merfolk
Dark vision,
normally.
yeah.
So
Okay, so now it is the Cyclops' turn.
Oh no.
So he chooses. There are 4 of you guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay.
one.
So
Yeah,
you
hit
go
the
over,
tank, please.
Yeah. So you go over to you go to his big toe and you're like, nah, nah, and then
Oh, his big toe.
yeah, you just get the tree and he just like blums it over to you and then drops it on you. Attempts to at least with a 5.
That's not gonna hit.
You don't know that.
Plus.
5 plus 9,
Oh,
so that's
shit.
14 versus AC.
That
That does
just
hit?
hits
Okay.
my armor class. Yeah.
Okay then.
I'm a 14. Figures.
Oh, shit. All right, so
No figures.
I'll make it.
Are you raging?
No, I didn't rage. I should have.
Rip.
Okay, so you take 8 damage
8 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so
and you have splinters in you.
okay.
All right, so after that
I've
it
got
goes
tweezers, don't
to Feori.
Oh my god,
Um,
I'm at.
Would you like to
6
remain
HP.
mounted or would you like to get off?
Wait, 8.
I
What's
will
8?
dismount.
Okay.
And so there's enough light for them to be able to
Plus
see.
14.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Minus 1, 2.
So I don't have to
3,
fix that.
It's like
4,
bare minimum. Yeah.
6.
Okay.
7,
Because I was gonna say if they were rolling disadvantage because they couldn't see, I could fix it.
Yeah.
But
That doesn't make
Okay.
any sense.
Doesn't make any sense. I'm just gonna put 6. Oh my god.
so I'm going to try to hit it with a guiding bolt.
Okay.
This might not go well.
That's fine.
Oh, okay. So that's a 19.
19? Yeah, you
No
absolutely
heal.
hit.
Oh wait. Wait,
That's
wait, wait. Oh yeah, heal.
4,
There we go.
46
Okay, I'm figuring it
radiant
out.
damage. So 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 damage?
Yeah, and he has it debuffs him, so the next attack against him has
Disadvantage?
I think next attack against him gains something. I can't remember exactly what. Where's
Okay.
the player's guide?
Sorry.
Here, I have one.
What's the?
Oh, there you go. Perfect.
I'm just trying to find exactly what the debuff is.
Okay.
Do it quickly.
Okay, so after that it goes to Aurelia.
Okay, I'm gonna, kind of get out of my tent, still pull my boots on.
Do like one
Uh,
boot on.
What am I seeing? I'm seeing the.
You see a giant cyclops just drop a tree onto Faye. Yeah.
And she
Not
has
directly.
advantage. She has advantage on her next attack.
Okay,
Okay,
good.
against it.
Yeah.
How far away is he?
He's about like maybe 25 feet. Yeah.
Okay. I'll get into range.
Don't do anything that's gonna hit me.
No.
'Cause I'm pretty close to
Faye
it.
yells to you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm holding my thing. I'm holding my thing.
It's okay. You
Um,
can speak in
I
character.
did.
That's
I
fine.
was like, bitch, don't hit me.
And then I'm just gonna
climbing
do
up.
a
Yeah.
regular greatsword attack.
Okay. So you rush over to his pinky toe.
That's a 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Oh, did you roll advantage?
No.
Oh yeah, treasure fish for
Yeah.
the
Did I
20.
crit?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Crit
that's-
fail.
I mean, that's a crit, but not the one we want.
Okay.
Okay, we tried. So 7 plus 4 damage. That's just regular
7 plus 4, so 11.
slashing. Mm-hmm.
So with an 11, that's okay. Cool. After that, it's gonna go.
Oh wait. Never mind. Yeah, go ahead.
Go to Brainwave.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it with my longsword.
Okay.
8.
What'd you get, buddy? 8 a total.
8.
Does guiding bolt also help, or is it just the next person?
Next
that...
attack.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
I will.
So 8 again.
I will say that you guys are flanking this Cyclops because you guys are all surrounding its like
Okay.
left foot. Yeah. So
Okay.
roll advantage.
Okay, thank you. I swear to
Okay.
Oh,
that's,
okay.
That's a little
That's
better.
a 20 in total with
You
my
absolutely
plus
hit?
20, and so that's 1d6 plus 4, 7 damage, And then I'm also going to do a cantrip, which is Thunder Smite. So the first time you hit with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, your weapon rings with thunder. That is audible, 300 feet.
Yeah.
And then it deals an extra 2d6. So the first one we said was 7 for my regular strike, plus 6, 7, 8, 9 damage.
9 damage?
So
okay.
Yeah. And then it must succeed on a strength saving throw if it's a creature or be pushed 10 feet away from you and knocked prone.
Okay.
A strength saving throw.
I'm going to say because it's a large creature, it's not going to be
It's not gonna be
moved.
knocked back, but-
Yeah.
Act 2's met.
What?
Really?
Can we fight Baby Shark?
Oh, God.
Can we fight Baby Shark that evolves into Mommy Shark and then Daddy Shark Baby Shark gets
King
bigger?
Fluffkin.
Fluffkin, thank you so much.
Fluffkin was a 3-month sub. And
Thank you.
The next huge donation we got, if I can manage these properly, is AZ Grouch.
Yeah, thank you so much, Oscar.
Again, was this time it was 125 from AZ Grouch.
Wow.
Jeez.
50 in total from AZ Grouch.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We appreciate you,
Wow.
man. Thank you. Okay, so after that, it's going to go to Faye.
Hi. I have 6. God, get it together.
Sorry.
My eyelash is
sleepy.
coming off a little bit. There we go.
We use
So
up the
I only have 6 HP, and I don't think I have any way to heal myself. Question mark. I don't know.
Is she looking a little rough?
Yeah,
Do I need to-
she's
Yeah,
climbing out of
you're
a
good.
tree. Like, oh shit.
You're looking
I'm-
pretty bloodied and battered.
Yeah, she's pretty scratched up. Her hair's even more of a mess than it was when she went in.
One of the best ways to get things to stop hurting you is to hurt it until it stops moving.
Yeah, but I also don't want to
Is-
die.
Is this Cyclops looking injured at all?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
He's bleeding profusely from his toe. It's like a Tarantino film.
Alright, so then I'm gonna come out of the tree, and I have a javelin.
Okay.
So I'm gonna come out of the
Rage.
tree. Oh yeah. I'm gonna rage. Can I? I'm pissed. He just dropped a tree on me. I'm fucking pissed. Okay. I'm gonna rage. With my javelin.
So I'm gonna
and-
say that like as the tree went down and hit you, you like grabbed onto the tree, or maybe you didn't, and your furs just got caught into it. So like as he's lifting up the tree to hit you again, you're like on the tree as well. So
Bitch.
you're just like,
How high is he lifting me? Am I near his face?
sure.
I'm gonna pull my javelin.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go for the eye.
Don't miss. Go ahead.
Hopefully. 17.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
So go and roll damage. So it'll be +5, so you do hit. So 1d6 + 3, and then it'll be your rage.
Okay, 4
Okay.
plus. So 7 plus the rage.
Uh,
Plus 3, I got a 4.
okay, so 7, and then plus the rage. I think you add your strength modifier to it. If I'm not mistaken.
So 7, 8, so 10.
Damn barbarians.
10 damage? Am I gonna cut?
So I misread these.
You
I
can see
did
that.
use up a spell slot because this is a spell.
I'm just looking as
Understandably.
Chesh,
Yeah.
not as.
Okay, as you gain levels as a barbarian, shown in the so you gain damage rolls. Do they actually have a chart, or is it? Oh, they do. Okay, so you're at 3rd level, so yeah, +2 damage. So
So 9.
you had yes.
9.
Oh my god. No. Okay. All right. So this thing is looking really, really bad. It has a javelin sticking out of its eye, and it's kind of like just like trying to grab it, but it's too like small for it to actually like grab with this giant. And it's like screaming at the top of its lungs.
Fast fingers.
And
I'm gonna hop out of that tree.
okay, it's about like
Oh, maybe not.
yeah, you're about like 20 feet in the air.
I'm gonna crawl further into the tree where I'm a little more hidden.
You're like,
by
oh god,
bushes.
oh god, oh god.
Yeah,
oh,
I'm
god,
like,
oh god.
oh shit, I just pissed this thing off and it ain't dead. I
Okay,
didn't stab far enough for the brain.
After that is actually the Cyclops. So he's gonna make a wild just attack to the ground.
Okay. With the tree? Am I in the tree?
You are in the tree. With a
Oh,
3
God.
3 plus 9 is going to be 12 versus. Well, he can't see you, so I'm going to give it. Oh no, I'm
Oh.
sorry. He's blinded, so he has disadvantage.
Fluffkin
Oh, okay.
with another 50.
Thank you so
Fluff.
much.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm like, I don't want to die. I have 6 health.
So, yeah. So he has disadvantage.
Okay.
He still with his meager hit was able to hit you.
Okay.
So he like sees you like or he feels you on the tree who threw it and then like smacks it
Smacks the tree.
Yeah,
Okay.
with the 12 versus AC.
12. Oh, it doesn't hit.
Okay, so yeah, you're able to dodge it, and like the tree shakes and everything falls from it. But actually give me an athletics check.
Which one? Oh, wait, like on here?
Mhm.
Athletic.
It should be strength.
Oh, plus
Chat's
5.
chiming in. Half damage when she's raging. She takes half.
Oh,
damage.
she takes. Okay, good.
Mhm.
So good.
Okay.
So
Wait, it didn't hit me though.
it. Oh yeah.
Oh,
so it hit
I'm
the
in the
tree.
tree.
And
Okay,
you're
yeah.
trying to hold on for
Okay,
dear
so
life.
I got plus 5 on my athletics.
Okay. So go and roll it.
18. Okay.
Yeah, you're able to hold on, no problem. You laugh in the face of these creatures. It's like
I'm like giggling in
Yeah.
the tree. I'm all bleeding everywhere.
Yeah.
And I'm like
it's
laughing.
like the spittle from its death cries like gets on you, and you just like yeah. So okay,
Can
then
the
it goes
blood
to
from the
Pharaoh.
eye also be on
Okay,
me? I wanna
and so
be
he's looking
soaked
pretty
in
rough.
blood.
Yeah, absolutely. He's bleeding from everywhere.
Okay.
You came in white gear, and your gear's now maroon.
To match the rest of
I'm
us.
not.
Yeah.
I'm not that close, am I? I would have gotten some distance. I'm just gonna rip a star off and throw it.
Okay,
So.
so you see her take a star from her robe and actually throw it out. A magic missile appears.
And it's 3d4 plus 3d4. These ones. So that's 4, 5, 8.
8. Okay, so with 8 damage, where do you want to shoot it at?
So it's 3 different bolts. So I'm just gonna try to aim them all like towards his face.
Okay. So you hit it. It hits straight into the chin as it just like knocks him out as he like wavers and wiggles and then falls back onto the ground, which causes all of you guys to lift off the ground about 3 feet and then fall. No damage at all. And before he falls, he tries to catch himself, so the tree lands softer than usual. So because of your athletics check, I won't let you take damage.
Yeah.
So you'll be fine.
Yes,
And then,
there it is.
This
There
side.
was a hair and I could not get it.
Oh,
It
God.
was really bothering me.
And that's like literally what Faye says as she like lands off the tree and be like,
Hey, I wasn't
"God."
holding my thing.
No, no, you can-
I gotta
It's
hold
in
this up to
character.
talk in character.
What is your health right now?
6.
Out of
14.
ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Not
metagaming.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
Oh,
So you can see that she's heavily damaged. Like
Okay.
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, good.
okay. Well, now that that's been taken care of.
And Dawn has yeah.
How is that possible?
So I'm gonna
With
go.
level 3 character, I think you're only at level 1. Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna
That
say, I
can't
feel
be
like
right.
I'm level
Yeah,
Yeah.
that seems
It's
low.
not right. I mean,
That
I'll take
helps,
more
you know.
help.
You should have the most out of all of us.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so give me the player's hand guide. Let me know what you guys do in this situation. While
Well,
I
I'm gonna
figure it out.
go
Talk
cure.
about
What's up with
I'm gonna go cure wounds her because she's looking
Okay.
a little rough.
Thanks.
I have no idea who she is, but it was pretty cool that she like stabbed that shit. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And I just
She neat.
I just kind of walk up like whatever and just touch you.
As you
And
guys are all
then-
panting and like,
I'm a little like, oh my god, why are you touching me?
as you guys know,
Wait, how tall is your character?
I think she's gonna be like 5'10" too. Like she,
Okay.
yeah.
So
She
I'm like
makes
5'4",
sense.
so I'm like
Okay.
this short little
So you're
elf
like-
in this like big cloak, and
sure
I
we can.
just walk over and I touch you, and you're like,
Yeah.
and let's see how much I heal you for.
Okay,
I
so
heal
you
you
probably are at first
for-
level.
Okay.
So
Wisdom modifier.
do you want to take straight 7s or do you want to roll a d12 and see if you get higher?
I can roll a d12.
Do you want to? Okay.
What do I do? Just roll?
This is going to be the amount of HP you're going to gain for each level. So you can roll it twice, or you can just take 7, which will give you 14.
7. I'll just do the 7.
7s? Okay, so
Yeah.
you'll get 28 HP. So
Okay.
So I'm at 28.
yeah, so your main HP is 28.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Cool. That's better than 14.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
So I just healed you for 8.
8. Okay.
Maybe he should have hit us.
So,
So should I go? Okay. So should I just go off of that? I was at 6 HP and then now I'm at 14 because I got 8 back. Question mark? Or should I go up more because of the 28 now?
You should have been at 28 to start with.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's fix this.
So 14 minus what number gets to 6?
15,
8?
16,
Yeah.
17.
Yeah. So I just undid.
Basic
Math
math.
is hard.
Yeah, right.
I just undid what happened.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
Oh,
took
fuck.
8 damage, so 28 minus 8 is 20, so you have 20 HP. Although you got healed.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
healed
so
her.
full
So
HP.
she's full.
Easy answer, full
19,
HP.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24,
Cool.
28. Done. Oh, I just had to double my HP. Wow.
So this Cyclops actually falls to the ground dead as its dead body like twitches. Yeah, his loincloth like furls in the wind, and you see like his bits and
The
pieces.
perfect.
Yeah. You
white
also see
piece
that he
for
has
Fenris.
has a sort of like fanny pack on him, and yeah.
Brandon searches it.
Okay, so you like climb on his body like mine. Yeah.
Well, not necessarily mine, but I'm like, check it out, y'all.
I
like,
take my javelin back out of his eye.
Okay.
yeah,
so
I'm
you
gonna pick
pull
up
it
my javelin too.
I'm just gonna sit like quietly by the remains of the fire
Yeah.
and just sit there for a little while, just quiet.
So you guys
Just
are, like,
traumatized.
as like the
No.
sun
I
or
was traumatized, just like
as dawn breaks, you guys are able to see each other more clearly, get an examine of the area and the damages, and you can see the giant like foot marks and sort of like dent in the ground that from him falling. And then you're like, oh, thank you. If this figure didn't come out and help us, and we would never know that the Cyclops was going to be upon us. And you kind of like seize up as you see like sharpened ears and all that, and it's like, oh,
I'm
just gonna turn away from the group.
Didn't she bring the Cyclops
Cyclops?
to us?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Faye says, yeah.
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 I mean, I'm
Yeah.
searching the pack, and I'm like, so how did you get in this fight with the Cyclops? I mean, I'm glad you're okay, but
As she's climbing
look.
like the rippled
That's
muscles
what
of
I
the
was
Cyclops.
gonna ask.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, what'd you do to piss off a Cyclops?
and I'm just gonna be sitting there like I was just trying to do what my goddess told me to.
And she,
Like,
she cries and has a breakdown.
So your goddess told you to piss off a Cyclops?
you know, religion's complicated for someone like you, I guess, but sometimes we have to do things we don't want to.
hey, I'm religious. I think we're all religious in our own way, and there's no need to be like that.
Do a perception check.
Perception check.
2
You find
Plus nothing.
okay, so you find like 15 pesos in here and some objects that you don't
shit.
really consider valuable.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just got
Damn it.
insulted.
Faye says as you're like,
That was an insult. I'm smart enough to know that was an insult.
think of a name.
What?
Think of a name.
Shit.
I'm not the only one that
Yeah.
like freezes up and is like,
Hench lady.
Okay, so your best friend's name was called Hench Lady.
oh
that's-
no. Okay.
Maybe she forgot the name.
It was
Yeah.
Sigrid.
Yeah.
Remember, I told you that.
Oh, really?
I did earlier,
Oh.
but it's okay.
Okay, yeah. Sigrid the Hench Lady, but everyone knows her
That
as
works.
Hench Lady.
That works.
Yeah.
So,
Is she still alive?
you don't know.
Oh.
Maybe you'll find out. Bum, bum, bum. So, anyways,
Now she's made a name for herself. I could not know that Hench Lady is Sigrid. That could be interesting. That could be interesting.
you have an existential crisis as you like told the insult goes over your head and you're like,
I'm just mad. I'm
You-
still raging a little.
Over the
Yeah.
hill, you actually see Audwin Village. You couldn't see it in the darkness of night, but now in the light of day, you can see it actually there on the horizon. There is a big chasm between the land that you guys are on and where Audwin Village is, and the only thing literally bridging the gap is a bridge. And it swings in the wind and sways on there. Yeah.
Some Shrek castle bullshit.
Yeah.
Where's the donkey?
Donkey.
So what would you guys like to do?
Well,
across the
since
bridge.
I'm very perceptive, like I'm excited about my gold.
Yeah.
I've already allotted that
What's
for
gold?
brothel.
Your
Oh,
pesos.
pesos. My
Yeah.
pesos. I mean, oh boy, are you gonna come with us? Like, I mean, you brought a Cyclops, but like, I think you're gonna die.
You
if
kinda
this is
owe
the
us
kind of
one.
stuff your god wants. So
What are you guys even doing out here anyway?
we're going to the village to go check it out.
We're
It's
part of
as
the.
bright as
At
Brandon
that
is.
point, I'm looking around and I'm noticing that they're Emerald Temple.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was just gonna
Yeah.
say we're part of the
And I'm
Emerald
just like-
Templars.
You give an audible
You
groan.
goddamn people again. You're always getting into stupid shit. I'm gonna just, you know what? I'll take care of you guys. How's that?
We get into stupid shit. At least I didn't piss off a Cyclops
You
in the
said-
middle of the night.
And she's
You probably piss
currently
them off in the middle of the day, so it would be easier for
and you
them
guys
to
are
find
currently
you.
arguing as like she's like healing your wounds. And you're like,
I'm like bitching at her the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
okay, cool. And then would you guys like to continue to Audwin Village or?
I'm just gonna follow them.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you get your horses, and the horses are spooked. They're like really, yeah.
I'd be spooked too.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I slowly pack up my giant
I'm
tent.
petting my horse because I'm trying to calm it down.
Yeah.
I'm good with animals besides cats. I don't like cats.
No, no cat.
That's my fear. Cats.
Okay, and then yeah, cool. Those were not gnolls you fought. That was definitely a bit stronger than a gnoll.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, cool. So you make your way to Audun Village. You see some people at the actual bridge, and they go and like wave over to you. They seem to be clothed from head to toe, with their eyes only peering out. And they go like, "What business do you have, with their village?" And then they suddenly, do you guys have cloaks on, or is it just your Emerald Templar garb?
I just have Emerald Templar garb with but I have all of Tyr's insignias on me, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my house crest and not really much of the Emerald Templar stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's
Yeah.
more kind of my own stuff.
Yep.
I might have
Yep.
an itty bitty little patch. But
Yeah, you might have like a
Same.
wax seal with like a bit of
Yeah.
actual thing.
Yeah, same. Oh yeah, I'll just
Got
have like my
lanyards
fur.
and
Lanyards, yeah,
badges
there you
with
go.
our names
I'll
on
have
them.
my like fur, and then there will be like a little like Emerald Templar thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because you gotta show your
At the
badge.
bottom of
if you're
your-
gonna be a cop, you gotta have a badge.
At the bottom of your hand axes, you have like the wax seals.
Yeah.
No.
Bless you.
Let's see.
Wait, I want it on my belt.
So do you have a great axe? Is that your main
I have a
weapon?
great
Okay,
I have
okay,
a great
so
axe,
it's
then I
your
have 2 hand axes, and then I think I have 4 javelins.
Okay.
But
Loaded.
Yeah. Right.
Usually,
Yeah.
I think the pack is 5. So you said you grabbed yours, and I did too. So we should still have 5.
Yeah.
Oh, my little thing told me I had 4.
Okay. You can have four. Yeah.
It's fine. I don't need that many javelins.
Yeah.
To be honest.
You see a traveler being like, "I have too many javelins. Would anyone like one?"
No, you have 5.
Okay,
There we go. All right, I
many
guess I have
javelins.
5.
So you make it to these 2 guards, and then go like, what business do you have with their actual, village? As a
Who were we meeting again?
2 guards that are actually at the
No. What's the lady's name?
yeah.
Priestess Lone.
Lone.
Lone. We're here to meet Priestess Lene. We were sent by Lottie Youngblood, her esteemed self of the Emerald Templars.
Okay, so he looks you guys up and down, and kind of looks to each other and goes like, very well proceed, but I must warn you that this bridge is old and it needs repairs, so travel with care and like you have some separation between you guys, and don't rock it too much or whatever.
Okay.
So as they like part the path for you guys to actually
Can
go.
our horses go across it?
Yep, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
So you guys are able to walk across it. It sways in the wind and actually like creaks, and some of the steps actually crumble beneath your feet, but not like the entire plank, just like a piece of it, as it's very old and very shoddy. A very foul wind like comes through the air, and you smell something that's horrible. It is like sort of farmlands, and it's a fish village, so these things are common in these areas, but still, it seems to just be a tad bit worse. You actually reach the Audun Village. As you see, it's very very sort of modernized, and one of the biggest areas of this region. The people here are sort of like in our regular world, like Danish, sort of Viking-ish, and they still have a lot of their culture and a lot of their rituals and gods up there.
But they're all like upgraded.
Pretty much, yeah, more civilized now that they've been taken over by Kalyan. And you do see that a lot of people are covered in head to toe with a lot of garb, and this is kind of like unique for this area. But granted, none of you have actually been to this area before, so you're unsure if this is how things are or if this is really unique. So you get to the town gates, and then they ask you again, are you travelers? Are you here for business? Is it for
And I
pleasure?
just loudly yell, "Where's the nearest bar?"
Okay, and they go like, oh, then you'll want to go to the mead hall, which is actually at the center of it. It's they got great drink specials right now. Yeah,
Okay, and I just start walking.
happy hour.
come?
I'm not
Can I
even
come?
listening to them.
Can I come? Can I come? Can I come?
And I just shrug.
Wait, we have things to do, and then after. And then as I pass
Why
by one
not
of the guys, I'm like,
first?
"Where's your brother?"
Yeah. Where's your
I
brothel?
fight just as well drunk as I do sober. So like,
I'm just like kind of leaving them and just going the direction they said.
Okay, so they open their gates. It does seem to be very heavily fortified with a bunch of like actual shields that are outside. And then they open the gates up. You guys walk through. You see that it's very sparse in this town. Sorry, I feel like I keep getting.
Yeah, watch those hand movements.
Yeah, sorry. It's very sparse, like in this town. You don't see many people coming and going. There's a few people in the streets, and they all kind of look at you. And you get it's just sort of an odd vibe from this place. And you arrive to the mead hall, and there are some places of importance, there's the actual keep where Lottie had told you guys that that's where the priestess is actually residing in because she's looking over the area with the mayor and everything like that. What would you guys like to do?
I have a question.
Sure.
Am I fitting in well? Like, it's kind of a Viking town, so am I, like, kind of fitting in well?
You do see that it is like, there's a lot of influences there. There's a lot of, yeah.
So this is kind of trippy for me because I'm like, oh, this is a little too familiar. But also it's weirder.
Yeah.
So, okay. I'm going into the meat hall.
Okay, cool.
Meat hall.
So you immediately like depart from the group and go into the meat hall, and then the doors slam behind you as there's some sounds of music that are going through. Do you join her as well?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I would have just.
Yeah,
Done,
she probably
yeah.
already went in.
Like, whatever.
I'm just,
Yeah.
I'm just
You tie up your
following.
horses and then you like head into the meat hall. What would you guys like to do?
I've gone straight for where I have to meet the priestess. So
Yeah, I'm not going with them.
Okay.
I may have a problem, but not enough of a problem that I can't take care of business first.
Hey, don't leave me.
Okay, and
Don't,
you
like,
also see
abandon me.
that there are a lot of statues in this town of other gods that that have been worshipped quite a bit by the original people, and their eyes have been like scratched out, and there's covers over a lot of them. You see some hanging sort of like iron cases with cloths over them. Some of them are rattling, and some of them are like just
Can
hanging.
I do like a
and
history
whining.
check to see if I know anything about this town?
Go for it. Yeah.
Oh crap! 19.
Wow. All right. Cool. So you know it was established. No, I'm just kidding. But
In 1842.
their economy is. Yeah. So you know that this was one of the strongest tribal forces that gathered a lot of soldiers together, and they put a last stand against Callian before they actually became were overrun and actually were absorbed into the actual like queendom and everything. So.
Okay. And Callium is the kingdom that like we essentially are part of, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. It's sort of like various queendoms that have all gathered together and sort of agree to protect one another.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they all have like to show the same banner. And this was one of the last forces that resisted them. So they had they're very
So they
prideful.
were conquered rather than willingly joined.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a lot you don't know about this culture, but you do know that they're very prideful. They're very secretive. They stay in the corner. They pay taxes to the queendoms, and then they just like fish and farm and all that sort of stuff. They live so far away that hardly anyone visits. So yeah,
All right.
and then
We're just getting drunk.
Good stuff.
Hell yeah, we are.
And like break of dawn.
About
So
to
you
get
see-
The way
fucked
steady
up.
time.
a lot of these people are seem to be of regular build, about 5, 2 to 5'8", 6'4", and all that kind of stuff. And there's one man that seems to be like a lot heavier set than most people who comes to greet you, and it goes like, I understand that you guys are the Emerald Templars who have been assigned to talk to our priestess Lone. I'm captain of the guard Sven, and I'll be here to sort of guide you. Unfortunately, the priestess is occupied right now, so she's going to greet you tomorrow. So go ahead and spend your day in the actual village, drink, eat, whatever you like to do. Enjoy the coastal air,
anything.
and then tomorrow she'll be able to greet you. And then, do you have any questions at all?
Would this be the best place to meet her tomorrow, or like any particular time?
Yeah, so he goes like she apologizes profusely, and she's bought you guys like rooms at the actual meat hall, so you guys can stay in the tavern and everything.
Oh.
And like
We're just ahead of the game.
Okay.
have as much.
Hey, we don't have a room for you.
That's all
You're
Brantley
new.
needs. So she's
Oh,
like,
God.
okay, thanks, bye. And she turns around and heads straight for the meat hall.
Okay,
So,
so Captain Sven goes like, of course, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. As
I guess we'll go hang out with them.
So you go, and it's pretty for you. It's pretty dangy, very like dirty. The most expensive thing around here isn't like much at all. So
Yeah.
I'd like to
Yeah.
imagine she and I have been trading like insults back and forth,
Little
and,
bit.
and we're just like,
But, like-
you
like-
dumb bitch.
Yeah, like we're getting a little more playful, like with the insults. Yeah. Okay. I already downed a beer. I'm on my second one.
I've ordered some pretty strong stuff, and I'm like, where's the brothel? Do you have dwarves?
So, you see the brothel is currently shut down, unfortunately. Yeah.
I shed a tear.
For
I'm
repairs,
sure there's
yeah.
somewhere you could go.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You're like,
Oh.
yeah.
So, in the more she
Hey, small
drinks, the
boy.
flirtier
I am
she
available.
gets. So yeah, I mean, we don't know Branwen's sexuality. So.
Okay.
Fair
So,
enough.
Faye doesn't give a fuck.
She just has a preference for dwarves.
oh, there you go. Yeah.
Male
So,
or female?
She likes some beards.
oh god.
God.
Do
So,
female dwarves have beards?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
Giant.
Branwen has braided many a beard.
So you see.
D'Angelo's like, please stop.
No, you're good. You're fine. You're fine. I was trying to gather my notes. Okay, so in this town, you ride along in here. It's very, very quiet. You can hear the crickets and everything, like just chirp.
It's weird.
Yeah, as it's just very, and you know that this is one of the most populated towns in the region, and you do see a lot of people, but they're behind closed doors, behind windows, and they all just kind of stare at you as you go through the town, and you get this like kind of odd sort of vibe. You know that they're already oddballs because you haven't really. They never engage in anything with the actual queendoms. They just like stay in their corner. So this could just be how they are. But
I think Branwen's gonna ask the barkeep like some typical questions of like, what do people do around here? Like, is everything okay? Like, everybody's kind of quiet.
Mhm.
So she'll ask those kind of things. Like, what kind of check would I need to roll for that? Would that be like investigation or?
yeah, so you go into this mead hall and you see there's quite a few people in here. They're all very quiet. There's one guy playing a lute, very in a solemn sort of song.
What a Debbie
As
Downer.
And then we're just like,
yeah, the most
the
rowdy
really
people in this
liveliest
bar,
people,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly, are them who's like yelling back and forth, even though they're right next to each other, and what's it called? So he gets you guys like mugs and fills it with ale and mead and all that, and he goes like, so I understand you guys are staying here. Don't make any noise. Don't do anything, rambunctious. Just like do your business and leave our town as fast as you can. This is one of the only people that you can actually see their face and everything. Everyone else is like heavily clothed from toe to head, but this person is heavily clothed from like neck down. Yeah, and he seems very like sort of.
So Branwen, not being very tactful, is just gonna be like, "Are y'all cold? Like, what's up? What's up with this?"
It is pretty chilly here.
I mean,
because it's
like,
close down,
but
yeah.
you're hardy people, and like, why is your head? And she's probably had like a couple beers at this point, but
Yeah.
she's like, "This, explain, please.
Yeah.
I want to be learned."
Learned, yeah. So
I want to be learned.
One of her scholar words she's heard in the temple. She's like, "Learned." That's a big word.
yeah, right. So he of course does the classic bartender like wiping the table down. It's a very polished table, and as he sort of tells you like, I don't want to know your business. Please stay out of mine. And like you can drink all of our ale, you can eat all of our food, but just keep the talking to me in mind like to a minimum, and then just like and he just won't even look you in the eyes as yeah.
and I'm just like really drunk over there. I'm like, that's rude.
Okay.
What's rude? I'm sorry.
I mean, it kind of is. I mean, I'm not gonna be mean, but
I was biting
man,
my
this
nail.
guy's kind of
We
a
gotta
stickler, y'all.
We gotta keep it down.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
They're telling us to be quiet.
Yeah. And that's why I just yelled.
I don't know. You're fancy. See if you can get something out of him.
Oh boy.
Why would we
These
be
are
quiet?
not my people.
It's a bar.
What do you
I
mean
want
they're
to be
not
quiet.
your people?
I don't want to be quiet in a bar.
Please.
It's a
Nobody's
bar.
your
The most
people. Just
expensive-
talk to somebody
It's a fucking
fancy
bar.
pants.
The most
And you know
expensive
what?
thing they have
If
on the
they
menu is
don't
boxed
really want
wine.
loud
Like,
people in here, then
boxed
they
wine
shouldn't
is
serve us
decent.
as much as they're serving
No.
us.
Exactly.
Like they're just asking for it at this point.
Exactly.
Like, I didn't
Does anyone
think-
have an insight above 0?
insight above 0?
Insight? I do.
Okay.
I do.
I'm very insightful.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I'm gonna do an insight check.
I'm proficient.
Whoa.
I have
17.
-1 insight.
-1. So you're like, this is fine. Everything's
I haven't
fine.
been getting my +1 for being dressed up.
You do, but when you roll, you get +1, not to your natural stats. It's just only
Yeah,
when you
I know.
roll. Yeah. So
Have we been counting that?
that's your responsibility,
You
not
have to
mine.
Player
Yeah,
responsibility.
I
Yeah.
just did
Did
an
an insight check and it was 17.
Okay, so with the 17, you know that they are throwing you the nastiest of looks and being very, very shady, throwing shade towards you guys. As they really don't like your presence here, and it's like offending them, and everyone's like really just, you're getting on their last nerves.
Okay.
Is there anything you like to do in this day, or just drink and eat until...
I'm probably gonna drink and get a meal and like go to bed because the brothel's closed, so all the fun is gone.
Okay.
And it's pretty clear, like, everybody is not welcome here, and the last thing Brandon wants to do is cause trouble.
Yeah.
So, and she's like, and I'm not getting any shit out of this guy, so, like,
I threw it
all
on the
right.
floor 'cause it was making noise.
Oh, really?
What's
What?
making noise?
It's gone.
What?
Oh, it's over there.
If you want us to leave, can we take beer to go?
He goes like, yeah. He goes like, take the mugs wherever you like. I'm gonna throw them out after you guys leave. So like,
Okay.
That's fucking rude too.
Wait, you're gonna throw them out? Aren't they glass?
Okay.
Aren't they glass?
wooden seal.
Why are they gonna throw them away? Why are you gonna throw them away? Because our lips touch them? Is that why? Is that why you're gonna throw them away?
I think Brandon
Okay.
slightly less abbreviated.
I'm really good
It's
at
like Faye, honey, come on. Let's
I want to know.
Oh my god.
You know,
Such a waste
and
of cups.
I'm like,
I know. They're weird people.
Okay,
but,
give me
sometimes
2
let's
beers
just-
to go. I
let's-
just want 2. I'm gonna double
So-
fist
if
it.
you're like pulling her, I'm gonna.
I got
like,
2 hands
try
for
to
a
pull
reason.
her
It's like
and I swallowed
11
2
a.m.
mugs.
Yeah,
Like
right?
they're fucking over it.
Yeah. This is pretty much
I'm
like
holding
real life
the
Ren
tea.
Fair.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it is. That's exactly what I did when I went to the Ren Fair. I didn't eat breakfast. I just went for that.
Yep, I was a
Your
witness.
picture is up right now too. The Ren Fair picture.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, I was gone. I look good though.
Oh my god.
So it's pretty much like that, and then he goes like, "All right, guys, you're cut off. Like here, I'm gonna fill you guys up, and then that's it."
Thank you.
Um,
Are we staying at the
Yeah.
tavern?
Here.
Okay.
Brandon like
Where?
tucks you in like.
I was gonna ask where our rooms were. Did we already go up to our rooms?
No, yeah.
Isn't
I mean,
it like the
that's
middle of
fine.
the day?
We
Yeah.
have rooms here, don't we? Can
He goes like,
have
"Yes,"
them?
and he like kind of like puts the keys on your guys' table as he goes like, "It's up there. Go all the way to the down end of the hall, and it's the last room is to the left and to the right. Once again, don't make any noise and just
And I'm just gonna like really still drunk say,
you
You know what? I kind of like you, so you. Oh, did you?
or you keep you're
Nah,
good, you're
nah,
good.
I'll
it's
stay
fine.
with
I
her.
snore.
I'll stay with her.
Okay.
It's fine.
We're friends now. It's because we have the same name.
I'm very happy for you too.
And we kinda
I'm realizing I'm leaning forward a lot. I'm probably totally blocking Kathy.
I wasn't gonna stop you.
No, that's fine.
No, you were almost blocking Shry with this strap.
oh yeah.
Oh
So,
my god.
you two are getting kind of like really weird vibes from this entire area. Do you have any sort of like divine sense at all as a blood hunter?
No.
Okay.
That's not really.
Okay, yeah. So you guys are getting some pretty major weird vibes. You know that you were here because your god has told you to come here because there's some sort of like sickness or reason they need help and everything. Yeah. Yeah. So if you guys
But I'm just having fun drinking at this point. I'm
Yeah.
trying to ignore it.
you guys almost got killed by a
I'm
cyclops,
Still weirded out, but I'm just like this
I
beer's good.
take my
More
bags
the voices
and my
in your
2
head.
beers, and I head up to my room, and you can come with, because I said you could.
Okay.
I can only carry one because I'm like weak and they're big.
You have
I
2
mean-
hands for a reason, girl.
I'm not that strong.
It's the double fist, the beers.
I'm not that strong. I can only carry one.
You're like shaking.
Yeah, I have to like support it with the other hand.
God.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, just because I'm unfamiliar with it, like I'll just have to flat out ask, like with this divine sense, like would I just be able to tell like, oh, that's evil, but like not tell what caused
Yeah,
the
so
evil?
it's legitimate. It's legitimate evil, not just like oh they don't pay their taxes. It's more so like legitimate. Like holy shit, you're like a devil or a demon, and then there's something.
I think. I mean, I'm a little tipsy, but I think I'm gonna cast Divine Sense.
And when you cast something, you actually like make an active effort to do it. So you like hold out your amulet or your thing, and
Okay.
actually really concentrate into it. So
Thundercats.
Yeah,
Whoa! So I'll probably like I can cast it 4 times a day, but I'm gonna cast that probably like in the privacy of my room, and I
Okay.
think I'm gonna walk around town and like hone in on the evil and kind of figure out like what I can find.
Yeah.
Because
okay, so you two decide to go to the room and just like drink and kind of like be rowdy in there
Chill.
and everything. Okay, what would you
Kick
guys like
back.
to do?
I just said what I was doing.
Okay, yeah. So you're gonna walk around town for a little
Yeah.
bit before you. Okay, yeah.
Try
I
to
cast
find the
Divine Sense, and I went Thundercat, Thundercat.
Well, you said in the privacy of your room or walk around town.
Privacy
so.
of my room, and then I'm gonna go around and like with my little amulet be like, where is the evil?
Oh
So-
god. 4 times. You're like,
Where's
here?
the evil?
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't like.
It's not continuous.
No, you do.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna cast it then. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
So what would you guys like to do? Would you like
Uh,
to stay in the meat hall and talk to people, or walk around town, or just?
I've gotten the sense that there's nothing fancy in this town at all. Nothing worth.
Not really. You can go around and just check and like enjoy the sea breeze and everything like that, or look at some of the other shops around the area or anything. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll walk around. Do you want to walk around?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk around.
Let's sightsee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
And you
walk
can,
off
this is
my
a drink,
vacation.
and you can hear us yelling down the hall.
Yeah.
You gonna come see if we want to come? Maybe I want to go.
I feel like they
Are there
So,
boats?
as
they
you-
don't want to bring
As they like walk out of the actual meat hall,
Gonna get
you see them like on the window, through the windows.
Where you going, guys?
Yeah.
I'm trying to open the window. Does the window open?
Yeah. It opens.
It opens.
It probably doesn't open, but it's probably not supposed to open. But with your strength, it's like
It is like.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was like that.
If it didn't open, I was
One of
gonna
those,
like punch a hole in the glass.
Yeah.
Safety windows in hotels
Exactly.
only open like
Yeah.
this much.
I just like slam it open. Hey, where are you guys going?
As you yell across town as it
Yeah.
echoes. Yeah.
Where are you going?
Poor liar that I am.
To shit.
So
Oh, well, have fun with that. Is there a bathroom in your room?
It works.
You're gonna shit in the forest? What kind of human are you?
We don't want to end up in jail tonight.
Yeah, right.
We got shit to do.
No. Which is why Branwen has left them behind.
Yep.
okay. So you guys walk around town. At this current moment, you see that there's a lot of people just like whispering to themselves, looking at you guys. You do see a group of kids that are playing that seem very like normal, like some of the only not unclothed, but like normally
naked
clothed.
little kids.
This is for children, D'Angelo.
Sorry.
We're naked.
So they normal clothed children, not like fully head to
Yeah.
toe.
They're like
They're
in
just playing
sailor
normally.
suits.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
like you've seen maybe about 60 people in this town, and these are the like only 3 people that seem normal-ish. Yeah, and they're just like seem to be playing in the corner, but like they eye you guys a ton, not suspiciously, but out of curiosity, as like they just look like the Scooby-Doo heads over the thing, and they keep following you guys through town, trying to like be secret. Actually, let me see. Yeah, so what would you guys like to do?
I mean, Branwen immediately is gonna be like, "Hey, y'all!" and just turn around and greet the children. So,
Yeah.
like, what you up to?
Okay, so they get surprised that you come over to them, and they go, "Well, my mom told me not to talk with strangers." So,
I mean, that's okay. Like, peace.
Listen to your mom.
Yeah. That's a good lesson.
and then they kind of like look to your like Emerald Templar emblems, and it's like, what does that mean? Like, what is?
Well, this represents the Emerald Templars, and this represents Tyr.
He's like, what's Tyr?
Tyr is the god of justice.
He's like,
What do y'all worship here?
and then they kind of look to each other and they're like, well, Cord, and then the other kid kind of like nudges him like, we're not supposed to say that, like we don't worship Cord. And then they're like, oh yeah, I can't remember who we actually worship. And they kind of like get like curious and like, so.
Shh, you see nothing.
Yeah, oh, sorry.
Just like a dart.
Yeah. Can you hand me one of the cookies?
That's why we asked you out here.
Yeah.
It was so you could have some cookies.
God damn it.
Pass us some cookies.
I mean, Branwen will definitely encourage him. Like, no, it's okay. Be honest. Like, what is?
You want
Like,
cookies?
what do you-
Honesty is the best policy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they look to you guys and are like, where are you guys from? Like you're and they look specifically to Aurelia and go like, why are your clothes like this? And they're like in super like potato sacks and super rough and holes, and yours are all fine and everything.
Well, I'm Aurelia of House Helvetii, so if you guys haven't heard of me, I don't know what to tell
They're
you.
like, ooh.
I haven't heard of her either, but she seems okay. Like
Okay.
whispering to the kids.
Oh my
Are you guys
god.
like having your mugs of ale like in your hands as you like?
I
walk
didn't
around?
grab any beer.
I didn't grab
Oh, you
any.
did?
just
Okay,
know.
okay. So you're sober.
I have to brush my hair. It gets unruly.
You're fine. They're more in character.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're like, so what do the Emerald Templars like do? Like, why are you guys even here and all that?
Well, I mean, we protect the land from evil magic and chaos magic. We were just sent up here just to check in on things, but just visiting.
And it seems to be about. Sorry. Like,
Mhm.
you got that right. They seem to be about 3 to 5 summers. You know, they've seen about that many summers. So, they go like they kind of stop and look and like, what's evil magic? Like, what does that mean? Like,
Evil
what you guys?
magic.
Yeah.
Well, magic that's meant to harm someone, so like, or like bring dead people back and make the dead people do bad things. That kind of stuff. Like, if you cast a spell, sometimes you just want to cast a spell to help someone, make them feel better. Or sometimes, dear help us, some magic sets people on fire. And that's bad.
So they're like, oh. And then, and they're like, so why are you here in our town? Like, what are you doing here? Are you here to beat someone up? Is there?
You're asking a lot of questions.
They're 5.
For children.
Or however old you are, sweet dumpling. She like pinches one cheek like red.
Yeah, right. Flesh comes out or whatever. Wait,
What?
Like knocks its shoulder, its arm.
yeah, there you
I mean, we're just visiting. Sometimes bad things aren't happening in lands, but sometimes we just come by and visit and just double check and make sure everybody's happy. How is everything in your town?
go. They kind of look to each other, and you can see even without doing an insight check, you can tell that they're not wanting to talk about some things, and they go like, well, there's the everyone's been like the grown-ups are acting really weird around here, and one of the other kids goes like, are you here to like help my mom because she's like really sick, and they kind of like look to you, and then the oldest kid of them says no, that she's not here. They're probably not here to handle your mom, like she's probably gonna die or whatever. So they're like, oh, okay, and they just kind of like get all sort of solemn. At this point, one of the clothed adults goes like, what are you guys doing here? Like, don't talk to them, and then like ushers them away, and then yeah.
Some shifties going on around here.
Yeah,
I
this
don't
is
like these
kind of weird.
towns.
I don't like the fact that the kids seem scared by something. People are sick, and I mean, Sven was kind of weird too. I mean, no body shaming, but like he's a guard and he's supposed to be the head of everything, and the man looks like he has not done anything. So I don't know.
That's why we're here.
Maybe the priestess isn't actually busy. Maybe we should look into that.
Maybe not.
You're like, well, time to get my horse and ride away.
Time to peace out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fix the window.
I
already
I'm
broke.
just sitting there laughing at her attempts to try to fix it.
Because like now it's just like really easily like flopping around. I'm like, oh no, I broke it.
So you guys are in the room. You're drinking. You're breaking property, damaging property. And
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Like you do.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't mean to. I just wanted to know where they were going.
And you're looking out of the window, and you actually see like the kids that are talking with them, and then the adult comes and ushers the kid away and everything like that.
Fucking weird.
Yeah, and then you look and see Captain Sven. Or actually, you went straight to the meat hall. You see
Yeah,
a
I don't
very
know who Sven is.
yeah you see a very large humanoid creature gather a lot of other clothed adults and like points to the sort of meat hall as a
Humanoid creature.
yeah.
Ooh.
So, as he like kind of points to the meat hall, just like seems to talking, conversing themselves. You see this because you broke the window, and you're like, "Oh shit!"
I'm fucking around with it.
Yeah,
still.
exactly. And then, meanwhile, make a Constitution check.
I was just gonna say something.
17.
Okay, so you're able to handle your ale, no problem. Yeah, you're good. So you're on the bed, just like drinking and watching the world spin around you. Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. No. Like,
Faye,
is this worth pointing out?
Faye seems very undecisive. Yeah, indecisive.
I'm confused as I'm like.
You can tell when she makes audible grunts and noises that she's trying to think, but
Like,
I'm just gonna walk up behind her and just like pat her on the back and give her guidance, which on your next save you get 1d4 extra.
hey,
I'm just gonna be like,
you do
whatever you're doing, you got this.
There's something going on because there is a big old dude in some ropes and they're pointing at where we are and people aren't very nice to us here, so I'm a little worried about that.
Do you want to look in the area that she's actually pointing out?
Yeah.
They're a little
So-
freaky cults.
Do you want to do a perception check or anything like that?
Sure.
I need a cleric when
Or-
I go out drinking. For guidance.
Great, yeah.
What was that?
I need a cleric when I go out.
Right?
To be fucking great.
So that is. Oh, and I add my proficiency bonus. So that would be +6, right? Because I add my wisdom and then I add proficiency.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So that's 15.
Okay, so with the 15, you look over to where she's pointing at, and you do see a large figure that's pointing, and they seem to be heavily like not unreasonably armored or weaponized, but they do seem to have weapon and armor on them, and they're pointing at the actual meat hall. They don't seem to be doing anything, just congregating and like talking amongst themselves as they seem very interested in your guys'.
Are they within earshot?
No.
I think they're talking about us, and it's not just my anxiety. I think they're talking about us.
I mean, I can burn the whole place down. Whatever. And I'm like,
Can you? That'd be really fun. I like fire. Let's do it.
We'll see what they do.
Okay.
You've broken enough already.
I know, but if we burn the place down, then no one will know that I broke the window.
And I just like
drunk
It's not wrong.
I just stop and
I'm
think.
not.
I'm
If
like,
you burn the whole place down, I'm not gonna know what you broke.
but then where do we sleep?
That's a fair question.
And you hear from beyond the door, "Don't burn the place down."
Somewhere you're like,
Someone's listening
doing
to us.
something.
Are they listening? Are they eavesdropping on us?
Are they dropping ease?
They dropping eaves? Eaves?
Yeah. Yeah. So, would you like to remain in the room? Would you like to?
Well, we just heard some other.
And this will be a short
unfamiliar-
rest if it
Unfamiliar
matters.
place.
It's the barkeep who's like,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
You hear him
Okay.
walking through the halls, going into different rooms, and like cleaning or tidying up or just making sure.
Okay, and he just yells that back to us because we're not being
Yeah,
quiet. Because
exactly.
We're
Yeah, these walls are pretty thin. So.
Okay. I'm just gonna like shrug and pass out for 4 hours.
Okay. So you pass out for 4 hours.
For exactly 4 hours.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm having anxiety now because of these people that are clearly talking about
Okay.
us. So I'm like still chilling by the window, like,
Watching everything.
yeah, I'm taking a watch. I don't like this. I
Okay,
don't
make
like
a
this
perception
tone.
check.
I'm starting to understand in my drunken
And
state.
time actually passes as this sort of happens. So you guys walk around town. You view some of the sights. It is very
Yeah.
beautiful. And this culture, their artwork, some of the statues, they're very intricate, and they have this sort of flair about them that's very unique, and it's enjoyable. Yeah.
Are they up to my standards?
Yeah, it's somewhat. If there was it was more
Satisfied.
polished. If there was more bit of cleaning, then there
Yeah.
wasn't as many hobos. You're not sure if they're like hobos or regular people. But yeah.
I only got a 10.
10? Okay. Roll with advantage because you're actually actively paying attention to like what's going on. So go to roll a d20 again. And take the higher of the result.
13.
Okay, so 13 plus. Oh, is it just 0?
I get the -1, but because I'm dressed up, I get a +1.
That's correct. So it
So
can't stop.
It, yeah.
Okay.
13.
Good job. So, you get a 13. You look around and you see that there does seem to be a lot of the. You've been watching those people congregate, and they kind of dispersed, but are like lingering around your guys' building and just keep watching as they like even eye them as they walk through town and come back to the actual meat hall.
This is a trap.
So yeah. So you guys actually head back to the meat hall. Would you like to drink or eat anymore, or?
No, I go to them.
This stuff
Okay.
would make me sick, I think, so.
Yeah, not as good.
Not used to it.
Is there
Yeah.
gluten in here?
Is this vegan?
Yeah. So you guys head back. You have your own room. Do you want to knock on their door?
Yeah, I'm gonna check in with them and
Okay,
be
you-
like, "Hey y'all, how you doing?
You notice
I'm
that-
still
How's it
looking out the
going?"
window.
But you can't help but notice that the door handle is actually like broken.
Oh.
It wasn't like that when you actually got there. Yeah.
Oh.
So
Someone
just
broke
like-
our doorknob?
I'm still like passed out, right?
Did we not hear that?
yeah, you're passed out.
We didn't
Yeah.
hear them breaking
I'm
the
just
doorknob?
I'm just like awkwardly on the bed like
You did think it was a pretty odd doorknob, so you weren't really sure. So you knock on the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock on the door.
Okay. You knock and the door just swings open as you see like a broken window.
Yeah, it's like half open, like tilted weird.
And you see her
Oh,
like
God.
pressed against the window, looking at everyone. What would you like to do or say?
Faye, sweetie, is everything
I
okay?
don't look away from the window.
Is our friend Fayori dead?
She's
Like check on
asleep.
you.
I think
You see drool like
There's-
Yeah, just Like
something
that full-on
weird
drunk sleep.
going on outside, and I don't trust it.
You know, speaking of weird, your doorknob was knocked, like, broke.
Did I do that?
I don't
I
know.
broke the
What's
window.
going on outside?
Since
Since as we entered the inn, we
there's-
clearly didn't see
Yeah.
anything.
Well, I've been watching probably for like ever now. There's these people in like, I guess it's just the townspeople, but they're hanging out. They've been there a really long time, and they were pointing at the inn, and I think they are talking about us. And I'm not paranoid. I just think they're talking about us, and I don't like it. So I keep watching, and they haven't gone away. And they're just chilling. And it's
Okay.
been a while.
Okay. Have you heard anything?
No.
Have they done anything
No.
besides point at you?
Yeah. No.
yeah,
No, they
Anxiety
just
be
hanging
like.
out. you gotta worry about what? I don't know. Shit, you're right.
I
Um,
mean, Aurelia and I did see some kind of weird stuff out in town, but nobody was pointing at us.
I finally like
So.
turn away from the window. What did you see?
Nothing, Kathy. So,
What are you up
nothing. All right. At this moment, you guys all look to her as she finally turns around and then, like, you know, addresses you guys, and you notice that a small, sort of like tiny figure jumps up on the ledge of the actual like window and kind of gives a purr and a meow as it kind of like goes up to her and like actual
Behind me.
yeah, and then nuzzles with your actual hand.
Oh my god. I hear it and then I feel it and I kind of freeze and then I'm like, what's touching me? And I look and I see it's a cat and I jump about 10 feet in the air away from the cat. And I'm like, ooh,
Okay.
I shouldn't have broke the window because now it's coming in our room.
And it seems very attached to you. It just seems to like keep going.
Okay, so I'm like dancing around, trying to get away from this
Has
cat.
the commotion woken me up?
No, you're passed out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm real drunk, asleep. Like that.
Mhm.
Solid drunk.
Bran,
asleep.
do something. Bran,
Is there
Bran,
anything-
do something.
Is
There's
there
a
anything you want
cat.
to do at this current
This
moment?
cat has suspicious timing.
Tony,
What do I-
what's give me a name.
Who? What?
Give me a name.
A name for
Yeah.
a cat?
Yeah.
Quick. Whiskers.
Okay.
That hesitation. Okay.
But this is a really weird coincidence. So what do I need to roll to like make
Professor
sure this
Whiskers.
isn't Professor Whiskers? What do I need to roll? What kind of check would that be to check out how shady this shit is?
You can do perception check. You can talk with anyone. Do an insight check
18
for what?
perception.
To look around the room
At the cat.
at the cat.
Figure out the cat. I was
Uh,
like, what's shady?
Oh, it
Or
seems
sorry, 15, not 18. But
seems to be an orange tabby.
I
pretty cute.
scoop it up
Yeah.
and I look at it and I go, "Are you evil?"
Do you want to do divine sense on it?
Yeah, I'm gonna divine sense it. I have 3 of these fuckers to burn after
Okay.
this in case it's wasted.
You like hold it close as it licks your nose, and you like. Do you actually do divine sense?
Yes, I actually do.
Okay, so you do divine sense,
Because I'm
and
suspicious of you.
why? What did I do? So the cat itself emanates nothing.
Who goes?
It's just a normal fucking cat. You
So
just decided to torture me.
so the cat itself, the cat itself does nothing like out of the ordinary. It's completely fine and everything like that.
Okay.
But you feel a nauseating aura emanate from everyone else in this sort of like town. Even in the 60 feet like orb that your divine sense is, you can feel like just bad vibes all around. Whatever they're doing here, there's something wrong that's happening. You feel the presence of evil that's touched these people.
I throw up.
But the cat's okay.
Yeah.
Threw up.
Yeah. So you
Oh.
so you guys see her like
So
have,
I'm really upset now.
have the cat in her like gauntlet, and it licks her nose, and then she like concentrates, and then she like vomits.
Just-
Yeah.
And now I'm like,
Like
oh
holding
my God,
the cat
why?
out of the way.
And you're like, good night, and you like go to your bed.
Well, good news. The cat isn't evil, but the town is evil.
And
We need to really find this priest.
this cat jumps from your gauntlet and goes straight back to Faye. It's like just
Just like it's like rubbing against my leg, and I'm like,
yeah.
Brandon keeps scooping it up, but it just
Yeah,
like
exactly.
a little noodle.
No
Yeah.
plot significance.
Professor Whiskers.
I like. I was thinking Overlord Whiskers.
Oh, Overlord Whiskers, is that right? Whatever you want to call it.
It's part of my skeleton's name. Have you seen? Oh, you haven't been over to my house.
Mm.
I have a full-size skeleton sitting on the
Oh,
ledge
really?
of my kitchen.
Oh, there you go.
That's amazing.
His name's Overlord Finger Blaster.
Oh, perfect.
Oh
Nice.
my god. Children's Hospital.
Yeah, ba-dum-bum.
Hey!
So is Finger Blaster one word or two?
I think it's one. Overlord Finger Blaster.
my
That's my
God.
skeleton. I don't think I have a picture of him.
Is Finger Blaster one word or two?
It's one.
One word.
That reminds
Did
me
you just
when I
look
was-
up
Yeah.
Finger Blaster?
Oh my god.
I'm trying to see. I think I have a picture with him. I just have to go
maybe.
back to Halloween.
Okay, perfect. So, what would you guys like to do at this moment? You see that Brandon had thrown up, and then she sort of like gets sort of nauseous. Oh,
There
God.
he is.
Can you see it?
Perfect.
Can you see it on the?
No.
You like shove it. And...
This is Overlord
Higher.
Finger Blaster.
Higher. It's too bright.
Ah, damn.
So, what would
Well,
you
I
guys like
tried.
to do?
I'm doing my nighttime routine. Got my
Yeah.
exfoliation.
Oh, perfect. There you go.
I drew a bath.
Very
Has it been
exhausting.
the 4 hours that I need for my...
No, you're still. It's like maybe 2 hours in. Yeah.
So I'm still out.
You're just
Okay.
exhausted.
I'm just like...
Yeah. So you're like, all right. So definitely for sure tonight, I can leave my armor off, and there will be no issue.
Exactly.
Like, set it up.
I'm
Yeah.
safe in
Down.
in.
Press X. Just do me
Yeah.
a favor. Put your hand right in between. Just press X to doubt.
Oh.
Okay. So, what would you like to do? Just gather your stuff. And
Did you vomited in my room?
Yeah.
Is that still an issue, or did we call housekeeping?
She seems very sort of like, it's up to you. So, and the housekeeper
You
is,
gonna clean that up?
the tavern owner is kind of like, I'm pretty sure you broke my door and my window, so you can clean up your vomit yourself.
Listen, sir, I did not break your door. I don't know why the door's like that, and I swear on my life, but I did break your window, and I apologize.
I swear I did do that.
I swear I did break your window, but I did not touch the door.
So he like hands you a cloth and just like, that's for the vomit. Just like,
Brandon would have cleaned up her own.
Yeah, I
vomit,
was like,
so
I'm gonna
I
give that
just
to
had
Brad. Okay.
to pee.
Thanks
Okay.
for cleaning up your vomit. I appreciate. Now
okay, so you get the rag and you like clean it up.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
I'm gonna go to.
And it is,
There's still a cat.
yep.
Okay, I'm gonna sit in the corner and just watch the cat and
Okay.
like push it away with my foot slowly.
The cat's like, you keep doing that, but it keeps like crawling onto your lap and like, it gets to the point. Try to do a constitution check.
My
Don't forget
constitution.
your plus one.
Constipation
Is
check.
it trying to? Is it trying to tell me something? Constitution. +2 modifier. It's
Okay.
14.
Okay, so 14.
Yeah.
You're able to stay up for a little bit, but then you actually, I'm sorry, you're able to stay up as like you're so uncomfortable by the anxiety and this cat that it's just making you not able to sleep at all.
Okay.
Fairy, however, seems like no problem at all. She's just passed out.
I'm gonna put the cat in the closet.
Okay, so he like scratches and meows. It's like,
And I'm just gonna listen to that while I sit in the corner all night thinking about my life, my life decisions.
Oh, sad.
do you head to bed?
Yeah.
Okay, Branwyn.
Yeah, I definitely had a bed.
Okay.
There's not much else I can really do, so.
Okay, surprisingly, these beds are pretty comfortable. So it's you fall into a fast sleep, and yeah, everyone except Faye. So you stay up, and it's getting around the 4-hour mark.
Okay.
So you start to like, I'm gonna say you're like lightly sleeping because you only need 4 hours, but at the same time, no, you're in a trance, right?
You
So
like
you are a
technically
light sleeper.
meditate, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that's like reasonable. So, in the middle of this night, you look outside of the window. It's a very beautiful, like, coast. It's beautiful stars out and everything. There's hardly anyone out there. Yeah, there's no, like, sort of night guards that are, like, lighting torches. It's just completely dark outside. And then as the night gets deeper and deeper, you find that there's a sound of sort of, like, rumbling suddenly coming from downstairs. What would you like to do? If you want to, you can stealth down. You can just open the door blatantly. You can stay in your room. You try to go to sleep. And there's also
I'm gonna stealth down.
sounds of scratching and purring.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking ignore that, and then I'm gonna go downstairs with some stealth.
Okay.
Do I have a stealth modifier? Like a stealth thing? Oh, +2. Okay. 15, 16, 17, and 18.
Okay, so with an 18, you Pink Panther your way like down the stairs, and yeah, and normally these wooden planks like creak and whine and all that, but you look down the stairs and you see there's quite a few of the people that had congregated earlier, and they're in the actual bottom floor, and they say like all right, so we want to do this like quick, we want to do this fast, we're gonna bar the door and we're gonna go in there and we're just gonna take them out and we're just gonna deal with this. So
Let's eat them.
so let's get this like over and done quickly, so that way the priestess will have her thing, and we'll just get done with this. Do not leave them alive under any circumstances. And they go like, of course. And then and you see them begin making their way towards the actual staircase, which you're at.
Okay, so I immediately turn around and I go fast.
Yeah.
Okay. Avoiding any stealth.
Yeah, she wouldn't think about it. She'd
Okay.
just be like, fuck, and go.
Okay, so you're sprinting.
Yeah, she just like turned around. She was quiet for a second, turns around, boom, bolts into a sprint.
Okay, so your heavy footsteps like rock against the actual wooden floor, and you are presented with the left door and the right door. The right door leading to your room where Fiore is. The left door where these two sleeping Emerald Templars are. What would you like?
So, out of spite now, I'm going to kick down both of their doors, hoping that it wakes them up, and also, fuck you, barkeep, I'm gonna break all your doors. And then
You tell them.
then I'm gonna turn, and I'm gonna go and shake her.
Okay, roll a roll an athletics check.
To kick down some doors.
No. I got an 8.
It should be 8 plus what? 3
Plus
Strength.
athletics.
strength, or athletics.
His strength modifier.
Oh, plus, would it be +5?
Mhm.
Okay.
So it'll be
Plus-
13. Yeah.
plus
so with
the
thir-
one from dressing up.
That's right.
14.
So 14.
Hey,
With a
hey.
14, you go to this door and you're like, yeah, and then just the door like just and breaks off the hinges and everything
Good.
onto the floor, and you guys like jolt up.
Like pee a little.
Yeah. Sliced cucumbers on your eyes and like the face mask and everything.
You've got like a gold face
Is
mask.
she waking
Yeah.
up? Is she waking up?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
has. she
Okay,
hears the
I'm
sounds.
I'm coming down off of like my drunkenness. I'm
Yeah.
just kind of like a little tipsy, but I'm gonna shake her and be like, "Hey, they're gonna kill us. So can you get up? Because I need some help."
So you hear the sounds of like a distant call, be like, "They know, hurry!" And you
Yeah.
hear the sounds of like
They're gonna eat us. Let's go. And then I go back. I like Bran better than I like you, so I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go
see
to
how
her
it
room.
is.
You also notice that like as you're like they're gonna kill us, you stop for a moment and then you still like hear if they're gonna say anything else, and you look at your shoulder and you see the cat like on your shoulder. And it's just
Did
like,
we sleep long enough for it to count as a short rest or a long
Yes,
rest?
short rest.
How did he get out of the
Short.
closet?
Yeah.
What would a short do? Would that replenish like only part
You would
of
have to
your
roll a
roll?
hit die,
Okay. Like a hit die?
and you don't get stuff back unless you're a wizard, so
Oh,
you don't get your stuff
Or
back.
roll.
okay.
Or
yeah.
luck, yeah.
Okay.
Or an
Rip.
elfin
Good to
power
know.
nap.
Yeah.
That's true.
Rip.
Okay, good to know.
Okay,
Alright.
so I went back to your room now, and I'm like, "Hey, so we have an issue. Yeah, the townspeople want to kill us, so get your shit."
Branwyn doesn't like being woken up, so she's like, and clutches your throat for a second and goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
I mean, I kicked you in the gut, so
Oh,
I can't
God.
complain.
Okay, so the first, you hear the sounds of footsteps as they grow louder and louder and louder, and suddenly there's someone in the doorstep. In the door frame.
Okay.
They seem to have a short sword as it lunges towards you,
Okay.
and 12 plus 2 versus AC, so 14.
Oh, 14, yeah. So it hits.
Okay,
I thought I was rolling for something. I
so
don't know.
you'll take 6 damage
Okay.
as you're like, they're coming to kill us, and they actually slice your back.
Oh, ouch.
How many people are there?
You
Here.
can't see
Well-
how many there are right now because you're still in your room, but you can see that there's at least 2 in the hallway right now. There's also
How
a
big
ro-
is this hallway?
the hallway is about, I want to say like 12 feet lengthwise, and then maybe 4 feet.
So it's a small hallway.
Yeah, pretty small.
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 Just
I'm gonna get my axe
Just,
off my belt. My
Yeah.
hand axe.
Okay.
Just one. Just one.
Okay, so
So are we like essentially like lined
So-
up in the hallway because there's no
you
wiggle
two,
room?
You two are in your bed.
Are we
Okay.
across the hallway? So I'm over here and they're over here.
Correct, and there's a hallway between you guys with two people in there. Both of them are focusing on the room with 3 people in it, so they don't notice you at all.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you want, you can do it an advantage or ambush. Feel like
I'm gonna just fireball like back in the hallway, trying not to hit them.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
I already talked about burning the place down.
This is
do
true.
It. Do it.
So,
Do it.
Cleanse
Do
the
it.
evil.
Yeah.
Do it.
Chat
So-
wants to know
so-
what Feyori's domain is.
like,
Like domain.
yeah. So I'm just gonna fireball.
Okay.
Like, trying to aim it so that the 20
Do
feet
you
don't hit.
when you
them?
spellcast? Do you do Naruto hand signals? Do you draw something on the ground, or do you say the
I just kind of throw it,
say it?
and it comes from my hand, the fireball.
Okay.
So I'll just like peek into the hallway, see what's going on, and just
You're like fireball.
yeah,
So-
just
Panic.
instinctive fireball, just freaking out. 'cause
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's
So
like, ah!
go ahead and roll fireball.
Okay. It's they have to dex save,
Okay. So
and I have to roll a lot.
what is
of
your
D6?
And that would just be a D20 and then
14.
the saving throw.
Okay, the DC is 14. Okay, so we all have to roll dexterity.
Should I need D6s?
Okay.
You need D6s.
There should be enough here.
There's yeah.
12.
Okay, so we all
Well,
have to get.
I'm trying to not
under
to hit
14.
them. I might hit her a little because she's close,
Yeah.
I'm
but they're
gonna
further
say-
in the room.
I'm gonna say because there's 2 bodies between you and them, they'll soak it up or get 3/4 quarter. So you get +5, or I guess
So that's
+5. It usually works with AC. I'll just say +5 to your rolls
6.
for
So +5 instead of whatever our save is.
in addition to that as well.
Okay, so
Yeah.
mine would be
Yeah, surveillance. Looking at the
17.
Wi-Fi.
Okay, and then this one absolutely fails. The second guy, he actually gets a 20, unnatural
Mine was
20.
here because I had mine set up.
Yeah, dirty 20.
Like you'll have saving throws, but then your dex, so +0, and then he said also +5.
I'm sorry, guys. I stole this.
It's okay.
Someone's calling me.
Oh god,
It's like
I don't know who
22
this
damage.
is.
it's like 22 damage. Okay,
22
So-
damage to anyone who fails the dex save.
okay. So one guy absolutely failed. There was a guy next to him that fails as well. What did you get?
For what? Oh, I didn't roll.
Okay, so go to roll.
Add your dex save.
Oh, that's a 3.
Okay, so 3 plus 5 is 8, and then 8 plus your dex.
+2.
Okay,
10.
so
Would it
10.
be 3 with just that?
She did
yes.
roll 20. She rolled a D20. That's +1.
Yep. Yeah. So it would be 11. So that's a failure. So what'd you roll?
I'll fix it later.
22.
I'm gonna get 22. I'm gonna lose 22 health. I'm gonna die.
No, you have like.
I have 22 health right now because I was down because I got 6 from when getting slashed.
Oh shit.
Well,
Okay.
you can do
I'll
deal
take that
for a
later.
hit die. Since you did a short rest. Oh, did you?
No, you
I mean,
she just got
yeah.
hit.
Yeah. Okay. So.
I'll fix that. I'll fix it later.
So in this moment, what happens is that you do your Naruto hand signals or whatever, and then throw your hand out, and then a fireball erupts from your hand. It hits the first guy, instantly just vaporizes him. Becomes his clothes just singe away and become nothing as you see like rotten, falling, puce-covered flesh as he falls to the ground and like tries to cover himself and then just like dies. The second guy dodges out of the way and misses. The guy next to him actually gets engulfed in the flames. And then you see Faye on the other side being like trying to reach for her back as she has a huge gash there, and then the fireball gets on her as well as she like tries to pat herself and then falls on the ground, passed out, not dead, dying.
Okay.
So
Okay.
So I'm just down. I'm
correct.
just gonna.
Okay.
So if we
I
saved,
just
we
got
took 11.
singed.
Yeah.
So I took 11 damage.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just-
You hear in the background as well that like Brentwood is just screaming.
Yeah.
She
So,
doesn't like
so
fire.
for you have sliced cucumbers on your face, and you're like
Now they're cooked.
your fine
They're
rose,
grilled.
yeah. Your fine rose are like on fire as the building's on fire, and she's like in a panic, like freaking out, and
My
she's
cape's on fire.
and she's on the ground. Her cat's like licking her face, and it's like,
The cat's perfectly okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Why can't we just get one good night of sleep, like you people?
I did nothing, but there's fire. Okay.
So one guy
Oh my god.
took 11 damage, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Because he doesn't get out of it completely. He takes half.
you're right. I'm sorry. Okay, cool.
And I'm just saying, because I already talked about burning this place down, that was my first thought in my mind when I woke up and I saw enemies, and I'm just like, ah!
Yeah.
Burn it!
Brainwind's
Okay,
panicking
so-
a little bit.
Go ahead and make initiative checks. Initiative rolls.
Me too. I'm
Yeah,
dead.
you're gonna be last.
Okay.
Well,
Well, I can't do anything, so.
Okay, so Brainwin got what?
12.
Okay. And then Aurelia?
18.
18. Fiori?
3.
Just put me last. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay,
Just-
so Aurelia's next.
One.
You see that the building's just caught on fire. Branwin's next to you, freaking out, hyperventilating. And then you see that Faye's on the ground, like just crumpled, passed out.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's no, like, you vaporized everyone, or is there still...
There's-
There's still 2 other people, and
Two
they're
other
like trying to
people.
climb over the dead bodies of their companions.
Dear
What gets you guys?
God.
Charred corpse.
Dear God. Okay.
I mean, Branwin's definitely gonna try to do something, but she needs to just like for a second.
Yeah. When it comes to your turn, we'll see what
Yeah.
happens. Yeah.
Okay, so... I'll grab my greatsword and, in a panic, slice my hand with it
Okay.
and activate my Rite of Dawn.
Just to be clear, everyone, self-harm does not make you cool.
No. Unless you're a blood hunter.
Yeah, it makes you more powerful. Yeah.
And I'll charge at the closest one to me with my greatsword.
Okay. So he barely gets to the center of the hallway as he looks to Fiori, who still has her hand outstretched with like fire coming from it. As he goes to strike her, so I'll give you a flanking bonus.
Cool.
Yeah.
So is that advantage?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
16 plus 7 to hit.
Yeah, you absolutely hit.
Okay. So plus a d4 for the right damage. 6 plus 4, 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay.
Oh, plus another 4. Sorry.
Oh wow.
So 14.
Okay, yeah. So the guy who comes through, you see his
Is someone else running your?
No, I just did it.
Oh.
I just donated $25.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm broke, otherwise I would.
And a gelatinous cube now enters a fray.
I just
So-
fucked myself.
Okay, so this guy goes and has a short sword and is about to strike Fiori when you come and just like plunge your great sword through his chest, and then he kind of like grasps at it, and then he falls to the ground limp. You see that the bodies of those that are singed are like twitching uncontrollably, not as a dead body normally twitches. So there's something being
God.
off about these creatures.
Oh no.
Gross.
And then after that, it goes to evil people. So,
Oh boy.
so another person like comes into the actual door frame over the dead bodies and looks to you, who just plunged your greatsword into their chest, and then tries to strike you with it, getting 11 plus 2, 13 versus AC,
Mm-hmm.
and you get 2 damage as it just swipes and hits you in the arm.
I'm gonna pull a Molly.
And then after that, it's going to go to Branwin.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
11 or above, you get your shit together.
Okay. 15.
All right,
Woo!
you have your shit together.
Okay, I have my shit together. I'm gonna go to Faye, and I'm going to do lay on hands, and I'm gonna give her 6 points of health.
Clutch.
Oh wait,
So.
I forgot to take out my 0. Oh, it wants me to death save. Crap. Cancel. How do I fix that?
Roll a d20.
Oh, roll a
Well,
d20.
you don't death save until it's your turn again.
No, I fixed it. No, it was just doing a weird thing.
Yeah, so she healed you,
Yeah.
but this is something else. So
Oh.
roll a
Okay.
d20.
15.
15. Okay, cool. Okay, so
What does that mean?
your eyes awaken as you like you take a breath of air, but it's like you inhale smoke instead, and you like kind of cough.
Oof.
Gross.
But thankfully, you have a comforting like glick from your cat, as, like freaks you out.
Yeah. I'm like on fire and I just kind of roll over.
Yeah.
Like,
In
oh,
this situation, you're like,
Like
eh.
trying to
drop and
pat
roll.
you, like, oh god. The miraculously
So how many heals?
untouched cat.
6. 6?
Yep.
Okay, so I have 6.
And then, Faye?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Faye. Yeah.
I was like, wait, not me.
Yeah. Okay. So
You get flanking because there's a person standing in the hallway. It seems to be the only standing combatant here,
okay.
other than twitching dead
Everyone
bodies.
like a cat.
Well, I hurt both of them too. Like I hurt all of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks. You're not my drinking buddy anymore.
Sixes.
You
I'm
lit me
sorry.
on fire.
I'm sorry.
That's how I died last time.
I'm.
My
going
character
to-
was like combusted. By you.
Yeah.
So I need to stay away from Shry and fire.
Oh my god.
Now I know.
Perfect.
I'm just gonna do a mass healing word and heal all of them.
Okay.
And I haven't taken any damage, so whatever.
Sweet.
But yeah, because I have now realized what I have done,
The error of your ways.
Okay.
and I'm like,
What does
sorry.
healing word do for us?
So it's a level 3 spell, so it's +3 plus my wisdom modifier, which is 3.
Wow, we are
so
currently at
6.
$965.
I love it.
Whoa.
977 if you're counting all the subs.
Oh, really? Damn.
Okay.
Wait, did someone else donate?
I don't know. Just says 965. Anyways, so we're going.
So
Oh,
it is 1 plus 6, so 7 healing to them.
Okay, so you
Hell
guys all
yeah.
get back 7 HP.
Cool.
It sucks because I can do 6 targets, but I only need to heal 3.
Aw,
Now I'm
So.
13 HP, so I'm
I fixed
crawling up. And I'm
that
putting
spell on
out
higher
my
levels
cape.
though is insane.
So
Yeah.
typically, what I imagine healing spells do is they'll seal the wounds and like bring it back to how it was prior to the loss or whatever. However, it doesn't restore any blood. So if you've lost a lot of blood, then like you're very
I
lightheaded.
cauterized her wound though.
Yeah, that's correct. But
You did, yeah, on my back.
typically when it
Thanks.
comes to actual healing spells, it mends the wound together. But in your case, there seems to be a giant burn mark on your actual arm that does not seem to go away. So it just seems to, the flesh seems to be.
I was gonna say I got one on my
Even
back.
with my
but-
lay on hands, that doesn't do anything.
Correct. Yeah, it
Okay.
sealed the wound, and like she's okay, but it like aesthetically she has like a burn mark on her. Yeah,
Neat.
Nice.
I'm like Prince Zuko, but on
There
my
you go.
arm.
Yeah.
that's gonna be edgy.
Now I got scars.
We're gonna shave all of your head but a ponytail.
Exactly.
Wait,
Yeah.
Is that one? Is mass still a bonus action, or is it only healing word that's a bonus action?
I will let you check as it's Faye's turn.
Okay.
So you are up, you are about, and you have a cool scar.
Yeah, and a burnt cape
Mhm.
and some
It's
singe
a
for
bonus action.
brushing
And
off.
you do see a person in the hallway, the last remaining person.
Okay.
It's not worth a rage. It's not worth a rage.
Mass healing word is a bonus
No.
action. I didn't.
How many
know
times
that.
Oh,
Can
cool.
you
So okay,
rage?
so now it's
I
so
think
you're trying.
twice a day.
I'm just gonna
Twice
sacred
per
flame the
one.
one guy that's still there.
Per
Okay,
one.
so Sacred Flame.
So I still have one, so I think I should save it.
Yeah, maybe.
He has to deck save.
Dex save. Okay.
Well, we're burning down our sleeping
15
arrangements.
plus
Yeah.
1.
Okay, so he's fine.
Your turn. You can
There's-
throw a hand axe, or you can actually.
Is he out in the hallway?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna step out into the hallway and I'm just gonna fucking fling this axe. Like I'm
Okay.
aiming for between the eyes. Like I'm going for
Go
it.
ahead and take advantage because you have flanking.
Oh, what's that?
So the current setup that means you get advantage. So you roll twice, 2d20s
okay.
to take the highest result.
2. Wow.
Next one. will be a
Can't
little
get
better.
worse. 5. Wow. I'm gonna just
Oh,
kill
no.
So
myself.
5 is 10.
10 plus anything else. Do
1 plus your dress
okay,
up.
so
11.
11. Do I get
Um,
anything else?
actually, I'm sorry.
Strength?
The AC is 8, so you do hit. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So what happens in the situation that there's a hallway with a lot of twitching dead bodies, quote unquote, and there is Fiore on one side, who's like healing you guys, and then there's on the other side there's Aurelia with a great sword plunged into one of the chests, and then you like jump over Aurelia's shoulder and then throw the hand axe, and then it like lands in the head of this guy and
Dope.
falls to the ground.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a badass.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, by the way, one of the rules is that if you hit 0 HP, you're going to get a lingering injury. So you have to roll a d20. That's what it is. So hers was a minor scar.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
It's okay. At least I look cool.
All right, cool. So after this, there's dead bodies all around you. They seem to be twitching uncontrollably. And what would you guys like to do? And this building is on fire.
Kill them.
They're already.
I mean, they're twitching weirdly. I'm not gonna do another.
You look at the end of the hallway and you see that there's more people coming up into the actual
Get
from the
out.
staircase and up. Yeah,
But
Yeah.
the building's on fire.
I was trying to prevent this problem.
Oh my god.
there are
Yeah,
windows. One seems to be broken.
Is the cat following me?
Oh, absolutely, it's on your
You say
shoulder.
your mic's
It's
making
on?
weird
Okay.
noise.
Oh, really?
This one?
Oh, Mike.
You can try taking the cell phone away from it. Let's see.
Oh, that might be it.
Yeah,
Was that it?
you can place it probably on the dice rack thing. See if it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to like lean if I want to see the chat.
We're not supposed to see the chat.
I like
Yeah.
seeing the chat. I like to see what people are saying about me. Okay.
Oh God.
Oh, well then, to catch everyone up, chat wants everyone to know that they're beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, chat.
Thanks.
Okay, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna tell everybody. Sorry, it's all on fire. She already broke the window. Let's go.
Branwen jumps out the window.
Okay.
Are we in our room with the broken window?
Athletics check.
I'm over there, and you guys are in the
Oh,
other
okay.
room.
So you just
And I'm just
like
like,
dip.
That's good. That was it.
16.
That was it. Okay. 16.
Yep.
With a 16,
I want baby shark too.
you heroic jump, like superhero jump out the window, and then like land. It's bad for your knees. But you.
I gather all
It's
of
bad
my
for your
fancy
knees.
things.
Yeah.
I should not be saving them, but
Yeah,
I'm
right?
saving them anyways.
Isn't that like the rule? Like if something catches on, like if your house catches on fire, leave it.
Yeah.
Everything's replaceable.
It's like a knapsack where you look like a hobo where you have a stick and then you like
Yeah.
and then you
I
go.
throw it all on the bed and just like gather it all up.
That's called a bindle.
Bindle?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just gonna say that.
It's a bindle.
Yep.
Interesting.
I think I have everything on my person.
Yeah, you didn't go to sleep, so you. Like,
Yeah, like would I grab my bag?
And you have your cat.
Yeah, I grab my stuff. It's
Yeah.
all kind of hooked onto me because I'm a tank, so I'm big. But yeah. So
Okay,
I'm
so-
just gonna.
Acrobatics or athletics
Whoa.
to jump out of the window.
It doesn't matter. I'll do.
You do have an adventuring kit, so if you want to pull out that rope and you use it, you can.
Yeah. I didn't write my
I made it.
in here. I'll just do athletics.
Okay.
I'm going to wait and make sure they're all safe because I feel really guilty right now.
I picked
You
the luck feat, so I'm gonna try again.
Sure.
Use one of my lucks.
Okay.
Even worse.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So
7?
we're gonna say this is 15 feet high. So
Ooh.
it's a D6 per 10 feet.
Yes.
3 damage.
Okay. Okay.
Can I do parkour?
Athletics or acrobatics?
Well,
Can you
I
shout
mean, I feel
parkour
like
as
I
you
would
do
climb out the
parkour?
window and she would like try and like slide down, or like she would try and climb.
Are you adding your +1 as well?
Am I dressed up? I didn't realize.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
dressed up.
Are you? Am I dressed up?
Like, I didn't realize that
Do you just
counted.
look like this normal?
Normal Saturday.
And just for clarification, she actually has Ashley has a Geek Life shirt on. Yeah.
Oh
So-
yes.
Yeah.
Counts.
So
Does that count? Oh, I could've
It does.
does.
I have
could've
not
just
been
done
adding the
that.
plus ones,
Yeah.
What if you
honestly. I
dress
keep
up and
forgetting.
wear a Geek Life shirt?
+2.
Damn it! I could have done that.
I
You gotta go
have
to
I
Costco.
have like tank tops, man. I could have just worn like our Geek Life tank top.
Yeah,
It would look good
over
with the
everything.
corset.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Wow.
Athletics or acrobatics?
It still would have been like an 8.
I don't
so
know.
8,
What-
okay.
If I'm like, I guess yeah, I'm gonna parkour. I'm gonna twist and jump. So I guess that's
Okay.
athletic.
I feel like you're just gonna be like a
acrobatics?
damage sponge the entire campaign and just like.
Yeah, please shout parkour as you attempt to.
Parkour!
Parkour.
Parkour! Jump to the refrigerator box.
Okay.
So acrobatic?
Or athletics, whichever you feel more
Well,
comfortable with.
my athletics is +5, so I'm gonna go +5
Okay.
with the athletics. Ooh, 24.
Yeah, you do that, no problem.
I have
So,
no issues,
yeah.
and the cat's following
It's
me.
like the link-
and I'm upset about it.
it's like the Link, like high jump where you just like roll super cool and then get up and everything. So okay, and then
she flips out
Fiore.
the window.
So she's already out.
Yeah, they're all out.
Okay, I'm just gonna like yell to her, "Catch me, please!"
Yeah. Okay.
Smart.
I
ass.
open
So
my
you-
arms.
saying I'm adorable.
I don't care who. I just yell, "Somebody catch me, please!" And I'm gonna
Why are you
jump.
saying that?
I was like, it's right here.
Yeah.
It's in front of me.
It's a 14, whatever.
They said
it
I'm
is.
cute. Well, adorable.
It's a 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do that, no problem. You can have advantage for you actively. Okay.
Okay. Sorry about the part where I burned you.
Okay, yeah, I think that's yeah.
14.
Was that me? Did you apologize to me?
I thought that was a 1.
No.
It scared me.
No.
Yeah, it was a 1, so
Oh.
yeah, thankfully
Like
she had
lands
advantage.
ass first
Oh.
in my face.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
This is really neat.
Yeah.
Okay, so you jump out of the window and she like catches
I'm
you.
distracted easily.
No problem at all.
She's slow.
Yep, exactly. And then around
Set
you
you down
are
gently.
more of the townsfolk who are actually like wielding spears and some weapons as they like just come at you again.
There's more.
You do see outside of the actual tavern, your horses lie dead on the ground as they're like just like completely just yeah.
I'm so
They killed
glad.
our
Okay,
horses?
I came this close to like having a horse, like she has a horse, and I would be so pissed right now had I gotten a horse that I
Just
like
killed it.
named and was attached to. So wow, just gonna kill our horses. You could have just kept them.
Your cat licks you. Okay, so then
Can
it
the
goes.
cat
to,
licking heal me?
it
It's
goes
not a
to
fake creature, unfortunately.
Aurelia.
Yes.
So there
Plot
are
irrelevant.
enemies around you that are trying to actively come at you guys. You're in the middle of town.
Oh, we're still in initiative.
Mhm.
Okay.
Horses are dead.
Okay. I'm gonna hit another one, I guess. Or the closest one to me with
Okay.
my right blade.
Yeah.
So, +7, 25.
25? Okay.
A lot.
Yeah. So with
Okay.
25,
Nice.
you absolutely... Is it with your greatsword?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, 2d6, 5, 9, +4, 13 damage.
13 damage? Okay.
And that's radiant.
Okay, perfect. And you're able to kill one of them as one of them tries to approach you with like a short sword, just like runs full blown. You're able to definitely dodge it and then slice into them. And as they catch your blade with their like chest, and it just like cuts into their collarbone.
Nice.
And then after that, it's gonna go to evil people. So one of the actual townspeople goes and tries to strike Branwyn. With a natural 1, it trips and
Oh,
falls into its
okay.
own blade.
Nice. What an idiot.
Yeah.
These people aren't fighters.
Yeah. Next one goes to strike Faye, which gets 18 versus AC.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. They take their short sword and swipe at you, giving you 4 damage.
4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, here's 4 damage.
She's
I'm
still
sorry.
looking rough.
I mean, I got a new cool scar.
Well,
She looks great.
I
have- Yeah.
About health,
I have prayer of
but...
healing, but it takes 10 minutes to cast. I was looking
Medically
at that, I'm
bad,
like,
aesthetically
Ooh.
cool.
don't really have 10 minutes.
Medically
right
bad, aesthetically
Yeah.
neat.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 damage.
Correct.
That's not too.
And then 1 to Feori, a short bow, an arrow. A short bow launches an arrow, and it
What is
15 versus AC.
No, I have 16.
Okay.
Is
It
4.
scrapes against your armor and just like goes harmlessly into the ground. As I ask you for a cookie.
I'm at 9 HP.
There were! There's more! I didn't get one.
I didn't get
Those are-
one. I don't want one though. I'm okay. I'm not.
There's
hungry.
some of the good ones in there.
Are they-
Still
are
feel.
they the good
I
ones?
still feel a little
Some,
nauseous.
I think.
Okay.
Maybe.
I don't think so. I think those are all the shitty ones.
Oh, they might be
I've
the
had
ones.
like 3. I will admit it. So
Yeah, I'll take a cookie. Thanks, man.
they're
That's what
very,
happens when
very
you-
So,
good.
okay,
Chat,
you took
want a
it. I was
cookie?
like, I don't want one.
Check. No.
More
Yeah,
cookies.
yeah,
You like eat it and like
Yeah.
Yeah.
feed
Okay,
it
cool.
to them like a
Feed it to
bird.
chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. So, arrow scrapes against your armor, lands harmlessly into the ground. Then it's gonna go to Branwyn.
Okay, I'm gonna hit someone
Okay.
with a mace.
Woo!
Nat 20 plus 6, so 26.
Nice.
Yeah, you hit
And
just a
that's
little bit.
double damage, right? So I roll this. It's 1d6, so I would roll 2 of these instead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 8. Yes, 12 damage, and then plus 1 for.
Would you like to strike an uninjured or injured?
Injured, just in case.
You rest your mace square into the top of the head of this
Yes.
person. It's like a watermelon, it just splits open and then just falls to the
It's
ground.
like a Tarantino movie. I love it.
After that, it goes to Feori.
How many people are there around us?
2.
Oh, that's it.
In your vicinity, there's more people gathering, including Sven, who's coming lumbering.
He's probably mad that
Oh,
we set
I'm
his
gonna
place
kill
on
that fat
fire.
fuck.
Can I get a visual, like,
Damn.
how clumped up are they?
Can I notice him?
Chat
Fireballing again.
Yeah.
other fire.
Can I notice Sven and be like,
So-
"Hey, bitch, I broke your doors now."
Oh, God. So they are pretty grouped up.
Sven
The one-
noticed me.
There's two in like right in melee range of you guys, but there's about like I want to say 14 to like 18
Burn
that are
them.
grouped up coming to you guys.
Please burn them.
Ugh, there's so much fur
I'm just,
on me.
hang on, I have to ask this more specifically.
So there's also
Barbarian problems.
All the fur.
to
At
the front
least
of
it
you
won't be a
is a
bear.
huge group of like townspeople
Princess
with
body.
weapons, and then
Okay.
behind them is a keep where Priestess Lone is. To the back of you is the bridge where you.
We need to get to her.
Are they in approximately a
just go to her.
15-foot cone?
They are in approximately a 15-foot cone. Yeah.
Okay.
So and then behind you guys is the actual bridge that you cross to like get here,
Okay.
and the only way out of town.
but
Yeah.
we need this priestess, so.
Are there boats?
Not really. I mean, yeah, on the coast. but-
Yeah.
Wait, but a
I'm gonna
sky,
steal a boat.
but like a boat's not gonna go across like the chasm.
Oh no, I mean if they like worst case scenario, they destroy the bridge.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm just gonna
I'm just planning ahead.
real quick ask: are we leaving, or are we getting this priestess, or what? What are we doing? What
We're
are we
getting
doing?
the priestess.
Yep, I'm gonna say just in case Priestess is in trouble, we should probably go there.
So just remember that there are 4 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 18 insight with one Sven, and there's a number of other people that are kind of like joining the fray as well. So the
Okay.
odds of
So
yeah.
this is D'Angelo going, you guys are fucking stupid.
Yeah, I'm like,
Run.
I mean, you
hey,
can do whatever
Hey.
you want. I'm just saying,
Hey.
like
you guys want to run? Because we ain't doing
I'm just gonna
something.
burning hands as many.
the good thing about D&D Beyond is that it's very quick to create another character. So you can choose whatever you want.
Don't you say that.
No, I'm
Don't
not
you
losing
say that.
pay. I'm not
Not
losing pay.
sponsored.
Yeah, I'm
running regardless at this point.
gonna burning hands as many as I can.
Sure, go for it.
So they have to dex save.
I'm gonna say that there are 7 like within the cone.
Okay,
Yeah. So
and then
is it 14? You said.
Yeah.
Okay, first one fails.
Oh, I'm leaning in front of that
Second one fails. Like a giant head just appears. Okay, 1 succeeds. So that's good. Succeeds. Fails. Oh, super succeeds.
What's happening?
Super succeeds.
Why are you rolling so many times?
Because there's a lot of them.
That's crap.
Oh, there's 7. Okay.
So,
So
8 damage to the ones that failed, 4 to the ones that didn't. Or
That succeeded?
Didn't fail. That succeeded, yeah.
he said 8, so that is 2.
More fire.
It's true. Brandon doesn't like this.
Yeah,
Mine
I'm
one's
outta
backing
here.
up.
Yeah, I'm out of here, man.
Okay.
Let's go get this chick
I've
and
got no hands
Steal a
available to
boat.
fight. I stuck it all my shit in my
Yeah.
hands, so we're getting the hell out of here.
I want to steal a boat. I'm a Viking. I like boats.
So you have your, like, okay. So
That's my quote now. I'm just gonna keep quoting Godbrand.
just a cone of fire erupts from her hands as Brandon pees herself a little bit.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
does. She's like, fire.
Yeah.
See like a little stain.
So all of your worst fears come to light as like a cat licks your face. There's an elf in your presence, and then what's it called? And then there's fire like all around you.
And the building's still on fire.
Yeah, the building's still on fire, and
Yeah.
like crumpling to the ground as it starts
Good.
collapsing. And then
Guess what? He won't know I broke his doors
So
now.
a lot of the townspeople are like freaking out by the amount of like damage that you just ensued on them, as they kind of like take a moment and it just like stalls them for a bit. As Spencer's like, don't let them leave, like keep pushing forward, and we need to kill them, and he just like breaks the crowd and comes towards you guys. Yeah.
Hey man, like if you want compensation for the doors and the window, and like I will pay you. Can you just stop like attacking us? I will pay you for the doors.
15 versus AC.
I'm a 14, so I'm good.
Okay, he pulls out a hand axe and throws it across, and it was,
Barely takes off some hair.
Matrix.
that was 15 versus AC.
Oh, that hits you, doesn't it?
Oh wait. Oh, yours was 15?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it hits me then.
Okay, I was gonna say, I was like,
yeah,
you're
mine's
pretty
14.
confident for. Okay, so 6 damage. As
oh
you like,
shit! I'm on the ground again. Oh wait, no, I'm not. I have 9.
Okay.
I was like, shit.
So,
6 damage.
so you're like,
Not
can I
very
just
good.
pay you? And then all of a sudden the hand axe like lodges into your thigh, and you're just like, ah!
Just
I don't appreciate this.
Okay, and then it actually goes to your turn. Yeah.
So now that I'm limpy, is it a good idea to pull the axe out of my leg? Will I bleed out? That is the question. Is there any burning things near me?
A entire building.
Is it within
enemies.
reach? Can I grab something that's on fire?
Sure, yeah.
I'm about to cut
But I don't know if you
their
want to
wound.
do this right now.
That's true.
Yeah.
There's people coming at us, but also I feel like I can't run with a axe in my leg.
The dice will tell you that.
But if I pull it out, I'm gonna bleed. So if I pull it out and then I burn it,
Well, it's up to you. You can leave it in there.
Or somebody could carry you.
Yeah, exactly.
that's true.
Okay,
It's
so
gonna
but,
be you because you're the other big one.
but in this moment, what do you
Okay.
do?
We have the same strength. Actually.
Oh, someone's telling me to rage. That would be good. Yeah, I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna rage, and I'm gonna take. How many people can I hit?
One. Well, I mean, you have hand axes and 2.
But I have 2. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm like, do I double throw? Can I double throw and hit 2 people?
It's up to you, but you have to go and pick them up if you want to keep them.
Did I throw them?
Oh,
yeah.
No, if you throw them, you have to pick
Yeah.
them up.
so you do have your great axe, which
I
you
know.
haven't
I
used
think
yet.
hand axes you don't have to throw as well. Like you
Yeah,
can,
you don't have to
but
throw
you
them.
don't.
But
have
that's what I was
to.
gonna do. So
You have your javelins.
Oh yeah, I have
5,
disposable. Okay, I'll just dispose one of my javelins, and I'm gonna throw
So
it.
you see Faye be like with the hand axe in her like thigh. So you're like and
Yeah.
then finally pull out a javelin. And it's
And
like,
I'm just gonna go. I'm throwing that bitch at Sven.
Sven? Okay.
Yeah,
Use
he
the
can-
largest target.
He can suck my dick. Like I'm angry.
Go ahead and roll.
Okay. 10.
Okay, so 10 plus I think 5, which is 15.
Yes.
1 for dressing up is 16.
And then I'm raging.
Raging, which adds to hit, which is
Does
plus
it?
2, I think. I know, I think it's to damage.
I think does rage add to damage? Does it add
Okay.
to?
So if you do reckless attack, then you get bonus to your hit. But with the amount of, I'm gonna be nice to you. With the amount of like AC you have, then you can hit. Like you don't have to do reckless attack.
Okay, I'm
So-
not gonna do reckless attack.
Okay, so your javelin flies through the air and impales Sven. Go and roll for damage.
Which one? It's.
It should be a D6, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good. Yeah, D6.
Yes. This. No, I'm sorry. It was this. I was right. Okay. 3
Okay.
plus. Do I get
3,
it's a
I think.
javelin? So do I get plus 5? It says plus
I mean,
5.
mine
No,
hit
just-
says +5 and it says 1d6 +3, but I don't know. If
Yeah,
it's the same
1d6
for you.
plus 3. So 3 is what you
Oh
add to
yeah,
your
plus
damage.
3. Okay.
And then you get
6.
you chose to rage, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so then you would get your plus 2 to
So I'm
damage.
8.
So
8 damage.
so that'd be
9 because I'm dressed up. Right?
Okay.
Keep forgetting
So
that.
don't look at anything. Don't do that.
Like Alexia 84.
I know.
Chat wants to
Did
know
you-
if there's a place where they can get information on all the characters that they are.
there isn't, but that is a really good idea.
That's what I
and,
said.
Yeah.
and next time I'll try to remind him to do that.
Yeah, we can make a
Yeah.
wiki of everything. So
That would be really
Yeah.
neat.
'Cause
Like
I'm-
if we had a page.
I did a lot of work on this cloak, and I'm keeping this character.
yeah, that's fine.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
will
yeah.
this will
We'll
return one day. I think
So-
Faye will continue to be here.
So you did not see that number that I wrote down.
Okay. I'm upset about that number, but I saw it.
So your javelin throws in the air and sinks into his moob, and then yeah. After that, it goes to. After that, it goes to Aurelia as they're
Yes.
approaching towards you. Yeah, getting closer. And closer.
Okay, I'm drop all my shit
Josh,
and
do you need an iPad?
An
um
iPad? Oh. I won't be I'm not opposed. Hi, it's fun.
Because they get to metagame and tell us what to
Well, when that comes up, I won't look.
You're like, oh, you're right. I could do this. I'm gonna do that.
I know I did. I saw the rage. I was like, oh yeah, I can do that.
It's okay. It's
Who was
it's
that?
whatever.
Probably
Oh,
Smarto.
it was.
um
Okay.
So I'm gonna drop all the stuff that I had in my arms, but I made sure not to drop my sword so I didn't lose my crimson ray.
Yeah.
So it's still active for another 8 hours. And I'm just gonna hit the closest one to me again.
Okay.
Neato. I'm gonna log into my account. If that's cool.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay, 18 to hit.
18? Yeah, you absolutely hit.
Okay,
Are you doing a range attack or melee?
melee.
Okay, yeah.
7 plus 4 damage.
4, 11.
11 damage.
Yep. So you're able to kill one of the guys near you. You took out your great sword from the dead body that you just caused, and then you like swung around again, and it caught into the neck of the next person, as that guy just like falls to the ground and just like bleeds as he clutches his neck. All these dead bodies are twitching profusely. But
I don't like this twitching.
it's nothing.
Burn it.
Yeah, they're gonna like.
They're already on
They're
fire.
gonna wake up. They're gonna wake up and they're gonna come at us on fire, and we're
Okay.
just gonna regret. What am I holding? What was I holding at that?
So,
Am I supposed to be using radiant damage here? Like, what is
God.
going on with the twitching?
Branwen?
Okay, so I'm gonna do. I'm gonna channel divinity. Or no, wait. Shoot, where? I had this all set up and now I don't know where it went.
You're
So
talking
you-
in the accent.
Go ahead and roll wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Wisdom?
Saving throw?
Oh yeah, because I'm scared shitless too.
Sorry. I haven't caught
Ah, net 20!
Nice.
Woo!
I
Yeah.
have not caught
Second.
on.
Watch my
Yeah.
next roll is just gonna be shit. Like,
The gods smile upon you as like as every step you
What's
take,
happening?
like the fire that's around you just like dissipates and
okay, so I'm gonna do divine smite on something to see if
Okay.
it makes a difference.
first you have to roll a regular melee attack, and
Okay.
then after that you can do divine smite.
Yeah, so let's do.
Are
And
you
I'm gonna
doing
do
one
with
of the twitching
my.
ones?
Hmm?
Are you doing it to one of the twitching ones?
The twitching ones are kind of like coup de grace, so you don't have to roll. You just auto do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's what I should do just to see if it makes a difference.
So currently, you guys were facing 4 people. On the next turn, it's going to escalate to 8 people.
Oh God. You know what? I'm gonna vote. We should go, y'all. We should go. We're gonna die.
You don't
Let's
think we
just-
should go after the priestess?
I want to, but I can count. Too many.
And
She
as you
can
start,
count.
as you start doing it,
And I stabbed that big fat guy in the chest, and he's still coming at us.
Yeah,
So.
you like start counting. You're like, all right, 1 hand axe, 2 hand axe, and you're like 1, 2. I can't count that high, and then you just, so there's like
Hey, I'm not that dumb. my,
that's true. 13 and
Yeah,
so,
not too bad. Like I'm.
You can count to like
decently-
9. Yeah.
I'm well traveled. I'm
Yeah.
well traveled. So.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now I should count to 13.
So Branwen
Yeah, there you
votes
go.
to leave, and Branwen turns to leave.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Do you
leave.
choose to be the
Action
first one to
dash.
retreat? Mm-hmm. Okay. So you start losing ground as you start telling everyone like we've got to get back from here. We've got to retreat. As you start making your way towards the actual bridge.
Yep.
After that, it's gonna go to 12, and then Faori.
We've hit them with radiant damage too, though, right? Because you do.
Yeah, I
radiant.
do radiant.
Does it seem to have had any effect?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
But I mean, like, are they not twitching if they've been hit by radiant damage? Because the fire is clearly not doing it.
No, they seem to be still twitching.
They're twitchy.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to
So it
get out
doesn't
of
matter
here.
what I hit them with.
I'm getting out of here. Wish our horses were dead.
Okay.
I'll be your horse.
Yeah, because I got an axe in my leg.
Branwen like.
Yikes.
So we're going to retreat across the rickety bridge.
Yep.
Who's gonna help me? Because I got an axe in my leg still.
I'll pick you up.
Thanks. Carry me bridal style across the threshold.
Yes. Oh my god. I like. Can I kiss your forehead and give you like a point of health? Like,
Can that be a thing?
lay on hand.
Can I get 1 point health?
Lay on lips.
Back of hand.
Caress my face.
Oh God.
I'm just like,
So how
Kiss
many?
by the
How many are close to me right now?
I'm okay.
There are about, I want to say, right now there's only
I think you said
one
it was like.
who's like in melee range, but in a few seconds there's going to be about 6 people like within melee range. What are you gonna do, Mama Shrey?
I don't know. I don't know if I should just keep trying to murder
How'd you do
or
just
like
that?
we need to leave.
I think it's a mobile option. You can pop this out though.
What? How many people are within 30 feet?
How many people are within 30?
Creatures or enemies?
Enemies.
Enemies. I would say there's about a good like
Creatures or enemies?
Is Sven?
7.
is this-
No, Sven is not within
Sven.
30 feet. But there are about 7 enemies. Yeah.
I'm just gonna burning hands again.
There you- Is that a cantrip?
No, it's a.
Oh, it's an actual spell. Okay.
Yeah. I'm level 6. I got a lot of spells.
That is true. I forgot about that.
With
You're-
spells,
Well,
with spells, it's basically how whatever level you cast is how many slots it takes, right? Or
Well, you
is
have
there-
so
depends
many.
on the
So
class.
I have 3 level 3 slots, 3 level 2, and 4 level 1. I can cast a level 1 spell as a higher one, but it takes up that slot.
Okay.
It takes 1 slot for whatever level you're casting at.
Yeah.
Okay. And I only have first level, so I only have 3 slots for. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm just gonna burning hands again because I see them starting to make their way out, and I'm just trying to make sure they're okay.
Okay.
So
So you
Set
step.
the ground on fire?
it's burning hands, so I just do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
and, like,
so it's a cone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's from your hands and
I was just
Yeah.
gonna say, like, screw you villagers, unless you want to walk through fire. You
Yeah.
gotta...
Oh, I mean,
it's up to you.
Fire
all the
hose.
twitching bodies are on fire, right?
Like, quick, the orphanage.
That's true. Burn the orphanage down
Yeah,
now.
well, okay, so dex saves for everybody in a 15-foot cone.
Okay. All right. So I'll give you 6.
9,
Well, actually,
11.
yeah, I'll give you 6 for being in your line of sight.
Cone, 15 feet.
Okay. So
I'm just trying to
Yeah.
take care of as many as I can.
No, I'm just thinking what happens if I die. Should like I just play like an old lady babushka and NPC and be like, my potions. Hide them.
No, I
Do
will.
it.
I will let you
Don't
guys
die,
die.
okay?
Yeah, don't die.
I don't think I
You're
will.
carrying me, so don't die.
it would be great if you guys like actually all did die and you have to like play shitty NPCs. Like I'm Bill the farmer. Carry the-
And only our guests
Okay,
get
Don't
to
worry, I
sign
got my
Yeah.
up.
backup characters
They
back
all
here.
died.
Okay, so
yeah, I already
11
have a
on
few.
fail.
11 on fail. Those 11, or sorry, those 5 who got hit for
Played
full
them forever.
damage all perish as they like and crumple to the ground and then begin twitching, and then that
Wait.
one
Do we round up or down for half?
round up. Yeah.
Okay, so 6 for everybody who.
Okay.
6 up.
DM rolls.
There we go. And perfect. So that last guy who like missed, he was like, ha! He still gets caught on fire, and then it's enough damage to hit him to crumple. So you've taken down a huge chunk of the forces. That's bought you time, just in case you would like to retreat or advance in another direction.
I scoop my barbarian bay up in my arms and I run for the bridge.
Okay, athletics check.
Okay.
Let's go,
Are you
bitch.
willing or unwilling?
I'm willing.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't stupid.
19
I mean, I
plus
am, but-
5 is 24.
You absolutely, you pick her up like no
Yeah.
problem.
Yay.
Okay.
Thank
No,
God.
I'm
Thank
all
God.
retreating.
I'm
Get me
dashing.
out of
And
here.
then Aurelia.
I'm dashing out of there with
Okay,
them.
so you got your goods, and you're just like, oh shit, oh
I
shit.
like that, babe.
Your
Babe,
noble
babe.
bindle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gilded.
Okay, so you all make your way to the bridge.
Okay.
You see. Actually, right now we're gonna stop for a moment. Rob, if you could, all of you can go on Twitter. What Rob's gonna do is put on a poll for whether our guest Fairy will betray, live heroically,
Like,
or
fuck them up.
Yeah, can you just be our friend? I don't want to
I've
betray
done
you.
enough damage.
Yeah.
to
They
them.
always vote
So-
betray.
So it's actually
No.
Lottie was
It's
the only one
boring.
that they actually voted to
Oh,
help out.
Y'all were the best.
So
and let Lottie stay pure and good.
so
I'm so
live,
happy.
die, or betray. Those are the
I
three
can't
options.
die.
We'll see. We'll see what
Just,
it is.
just live. Just,
I love how it's like
just
one
let
good
her
option,
live.
2 shitty
Let her go
options.
home.
Right?
and let her
Well, I mean,
be
at
at
least
peace.
if you die heroically.
What's the timer on this?
5 minutes. So make sure to go to Twitter, which is I think it's _geek_
Yeah,
LYFE. Yeah.
it is. Don't betray, Jeez.
I made such an epic backstory for my character last time, and she just got fucking killed.
Right?
I made
Yeah.
a crazy story for Lottie and then like forgot about it and it never came up.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna make Brenwyn simple.
Yeah. I'll use that character again one day, maybe.
Is everything literally on pause for 5 minutes, or
Well. Yeah, we'll just like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do,
Wait.
do, 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 do.
50-50?
Okay, but my whole backstory was because I just wanted to be like able to just be like kind of socially awkward and rude and just say whatever I'm thinking.
Nice.
And
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, so
What's the first option? Like, how is that a...
so actually in this moment, go ahead and introduce your guys' selves and your brands, and where we can find you guys at. So starting with Morgan.
Oh, okay. Hi. I'm just a local cosplayer. I sometimes do art, but you're lucky if you see it because I don't post it very often.
It's super
That
good.
is super
I
good.
bet it's beautiful.
I'm a drawing major, so you know. But and then where can you find me? You can find me on Instagram at Cheshmiles, like Cheshire Cat. I got a brand. That's where it's
it's
from.
on the screen.
It is on the screen. That's right. So you can follow me there. I also have a Facebook. That's Cheshmiles Cosplay, but honestly, it's just hooked up to my Instagram. So whatever gets posted on Instagram gets posted on my Facebook. So yeah, that's me.
Oh yeah, and then Kathy.
I am Lucky Diamond, Lucky with a V. Everyone always calls me Icky. It's not Icky. It's Lucky.
Icky
Um,
Icky
Sad. I'm also a cosplayer and a Twitch streamer and a huge D&D nerd. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my brand.
I'm Kingdom of Ribbon Cosplay. I took a break from cosplay this year because I got married. Kingdom of Ribbon Cosplay is my Instagram. I have a Facebook that I very much neglect. And I'm also a big D&D fan, so
I'm Shry205. I Twitch stream and I also obviously cosplay. Yeah, and my name everywhere is Shry205. It's on the screen, spelled like that, on all the social medias, everywhere.
Yep.
All the time.
And the cool thing about both Shry and Lucky Diamond is that they both have Twitch channels and they're active streamers as well. So make sure to follow them on Twitch. Yeah, they both are gamers. Shry's actually the leader of our World of Warcraft guild. Super good and awesome. We had like full cleared heroic and everything, right?
Nice.
Yeah. So
You don't even know.
yeah,
And
I've
we-
been at that scene for.
And we
play
do
the game.
high level mythic pluses whenever we can, and I tank, and it's great.
I'd stream, but I'm lazy.
Yeah.
So I just play Overwatch
You
like
should do art
in
streams.
my PJs. No.
Art stream would be so good.
And I want to see your art.
Oh,
I bet
it's
it's
so good.
amazing.
You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Put the link for our Discord. That way they can join Discord, and in public chat we'll put one of her actual drawings there
Yes.
because it's like super good. Yeah. It is super good. You have nothing to be ashamed of.
She's just modest.
I know. Well, that's good. Good job. Yeah. So it's great stuff.
Stop this.
Also, if you get a chance, definitely check out thegeeklife.com. We have a lot of great articles. We do cosplayers of the week and hold a bunch of cool events.
Which one do you want? Do you want my
Oh, I'm already on your profile.
Oh, okay. I was like, just do the most
Got it.
recent with my fucking Overwatch bullshit.
Yeah.
Can I go vote in the poll?
Hey man, if I
Yep.
could draw fan art, like I would, believe me. But
Does
like
your mouse wheel not work?
I played
sometimes it
charades
doesn't.
with my kids
You have to-
and like
they're like
Pictionary,
$5
and I
on
drew a
Amazon.
You have to,
dragon,
like,
and they were
click,
like,
and
"It's a
then-
pig," and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm not meant to draw."
It's a pig.
Like, no, it's a
That is,
dragon.
like, super
Do you
good.
see the wings?
All right, what if I like ask you to draw something and then I like donate to your PayPal? Like that way I wouldn't be paying you. It would
Thanks,
just
chat.
be. What do they do?
Poll's ending.
Full
You,
sending?
you guys don't get to know.
Okay.
Is it over?
I don't.
Well, it's
Full ending.
I don't art. I don't art.
Oh,
often.
right on.
Kathy,
Hmm?
did you take any blood curses?
No. Well, I don't get those
Oh, you
until
don't get those.
5. Yeah,
the next
or
stack.
6 even. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
stacked.
So Chad has actually voted, and they've decided that Feore will live.
I keep hearing Chad. It's bothering me.
Sorry, Chad.
I'm like
I
Chad.
kept hearing meat hall instead of mead hall.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
me
mean,
too.
they were meat. Yeah.
Hall meat.
I mean,
I could go for
technically,
some meat.
it's very smoky.
Sounds like my
There you go.
canal.
Yeah.
Don't make eye contact with me like that.
Oh god.
Okay. Actually, no, the meat hall was closed.
So we went to the mead hall.
Oh god.
Oh man.
Oh, Jesus.
You look 1,000-yard stare.
No, I'm just imagine Bradwin, who like has potentially never heard anything else, and she's like, "Where is your meat hall?" And like someone's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And she's like
That's-
meat,
Oh god.
like
I imagine that's your like actual like
like meat.
Oh god. I imagine that's your actual like beginning story, your origin story is that your accent was like, I'm trying to look for the meat hall, and they're like, oh, the meat hall, let me get you to the brothel, and then you're like, oh, okay.
I like
God.
this.
I mean, she
Nice.
definitely like accidentally stumbled into a brothel once because she's not like the most aware, and was like, "There's boobies."
Oh, yeah. Are these peepees?
Me at Anime Expo weighs one.
There's boobies.
Okay.
Okay, so chat has voted,
Yes.
Oh man.
and they voted
We're
for
mature.
Fairy to live.
So glad.
You guys are running for your lives against all. Let me go ahead and do a. Actually, I'll just like go and try.
I'm so happy for you.
13 versus AC.
Doesn't it?
Okay. A bow, or sorry, not a bow. An arrow flies across the air and actually tries to lodge into your armor, but it just scrapes off and hits the ground. Branwyn, 14 versus AC. Okay, same thing. Hey, buddy, Faye.
Hi.
18 versus AC.
Sorry, I was looking at my art that you posted. And
So
I was
wait,
mad.
she's-
I'm a 14.
Okay.
So does it hit? I
She's
wasn't
like
paying
being
attention. I
held,
didn't hear it.
and
It
so
hits. Damn it.
Brandon's like blocking most of it.
Yeah.
So
How are you? Are you doing fireman style, which is over your
no,
shoulder? Or
no, I'm bridal.
Oh, okay, I'll
I
give
like
you 3/4
kissed her
cover.
forehead,
So
and I
give
was
you-
like, "I got you, boo."
So what is your AC? Is it 14?
14.
Okay, so with the 5, that'll make it 19, so you'll be okay.
Oh my
and
god,
then-
the smiley of your face, this emoticon, whatever they're called. I'm old.
on
Which-
Discord,
Like D'Angelo was just.
Yep.
Oh, on Discord?
I just looked really quick and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yep. So, 12 versus AC.
That just hits.
It hits? Okay. So, you get 1 point of damage
Okay.
she's just got
That's
an
not
arrow.
as it
sticking out.
scrapes your, as it scrapes your arm.
Yeah.
And then, okay, cool. So you make it to the bridge. You're running, and the bridge is now swinging wildly. On the
Oh,
other
boy.
side of this bridge, you see that there's the guards that are there. And then Sven is like, like, come, as they, like, get their arrows and actually go and try to shoot at you guys.
Okay.
Which, the bridge is swinging, so I'll give him disadvantage. So 5, so he misses. The other one, 18 and 18. Okay. So you will take 4 damage
Okay.
as the bridge is swinging wildly now, and from both sides they're shooting arrows and throwing javelins at you guys. As you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, or killers and murderers.
Okay.
And yeah, what would you like to do in this moment? Beneath you are rushing
requesting-
waters.
I'm
and-
requesting a full meal from Olive Garden from Saint.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Sorry.
Please. Yeah,
Didn't mean to
after,
interrupt.
yeah, after this, we'll make sure to get some kind of food. really
How
take-
long is the bridge?
The bridge, I would say, is about, I don't know, like 70 feet long.
Are we getting across it? Did we get across?
No, you're like
we could get across because, like,
a fourth of the way.
okay.
Okay.
I don't know if this would actually help. If I cast Bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range, whenever a target makes an attack roll, or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw. But the targets would be you 3.
Yeah, and we can then add a d4 to
Would that be
Attack rolls.
like
attack rolls
okay?
and like saves.
I'm gonna.
No, just attack rolls.
I thought it was.
It's
Bless?
it's attack or saving throws.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should know that. Now I cast that all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Bless.
Okay.
So we're in the middle of this.
What are we casting?
bridge.
So, at this current moment, what is your guys' formation? Who's in front? The very front.
Probably us,
It's
right?
us,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Who's in middle?
I'll probably. I'm probably in the
No,
middle too.
she's ahead of me. I waited
Yeah.
last to make
Okay.
sure
Yeah,
that-
so I'm in between.
to cover the
Yeah,
retreat.
so it's Faye, me holding Faye,
Aurelia.
Aurelia,
damn it, that's
And
a
then
higher
Faori?
one.
Okay, so you hear a sudden like pop, and the sounds of chains rattling. Do any of you look back, or do you just continue forward?
I'm just hauling.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you feel
The bridge.
okay.
Oh.
10, 5, 15 versus dexterity.
Do I look like I have dexterity? I have 10.
10. Okay.
So do
So,
I roll or
You
save?
feel correct. Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
8?
Okay, yeah. So you feel it and sort of like iron grasps get onto your waist as it pulls you, as you look down and see this like actual sort of metal hand gripping your actual stomach, and then begins to like jut you backwards as you see it's
Towards
a chain.
the people?
Correct. As you see a chain from Sven's arm like being sucked into him,
Okay.
and yeah,
do I get to do anything?
Some roadhog bullshit.
pretty much yeah.
He just hooked you.
So go ahead and roll strength or athletics or whatever you want to do to try to.
Would this be a saving throw? Because technically, because if it is, you can add 1d4.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a dex saving.
So dex or strength, it doesn't really matter.
And you get pulled 10 feet back.
Okay. Am I trying to get out of it now with this?
Yeah.
roll?
So you've already been pulled back. Yeah.
Okay. That's 9.
It's 9.
It's
Yeah.
9.
No.
Ah.
So okay. So you're on this bridge.
I have- Plus 0 to dex and strength.
Nice.
No.
What would you guys like to do in this situation?
I'm kind
On-
of down for the count.
Can I take any action, like cast anything, throw anything back at him while I'm...
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You really like jutted through the air. So ranged attacks will give you a disadvantage because you're like your accuracy's all out of whack. But I'll let you do whatever you
What
need
about summoning a flaming sphere on Sven?
to. Sure, you can do that.
On him.
Okay. So that's 2d6 fire, and he has to try to dex save out of it, which will start pulling me in a different direction, I guess. Off to the side.
And would you guys like to do anything, or just kind of like?
I still have an axe in my leg and I'm still being carried. So
And
I'm
for me to
just
turn back, like I can't do. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
keep running. Like and
Yeah,
I'm not, and
let's
I'm out
get
of spell slots. So.
off this bridge.
Are we?
Yeah.
We're on the bridge
Yeah,
currently.
we're currently on the bridge. So to help you guys, when it comes to advantages and disadvantages, when a character is prone, melee attacks are at an advantage. If a character is prone, ranged attacks get a disadvantage. So if you want to try to dodge the javelins and arrows that are coming towards you, you could go prone if you'd like,
Okay.
or you could just like stay and dash, whichever you want to do. Yeah.
I'm pretty covered, so I'm pretty much covered by you.
Okay.
Yeah.
From the back side, not the front side.
Yeah.
Are there people up there? at the
Mhm.
front?
Yeah, there's a
And
On
even
from
both
both
sides?
sides of the bridge are
Yeah.
shooting at us.
But there's
yeah.
only like 2 people on the other side.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's right.
And then there's like the mass of people stepping over the
I have a
burning
shield.
bodies.
I forgot. I have a shield.
They're just gonna like
But you're
magically
being
pop a
held.
shield. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was like, well, oh no, it was supposed to be on my back, but I got cut in the back, so I guess it's
I
not
have
on
a
my
shield
back
too.
anymore.
Shit.
You do see that in your like on your stomach is actually your
Most
cat.
paladins and clerics supposed to have them too. And
Yeah.
they never really affect.
I'm
it.
upset,
It's
but
just an
I
AC
have
thing.
more things to worry
Yeah.
about
I mean,
than
it
the
adds to
cat.
my armor class, but
Mhm.
Do
Okay,
you have a
flaming
shield?
spear?
Do
I
you
have
want
a
to
shield.
hand
So it's
me your
on
shield
Sven,
and I can
and
hold
he
it in
has
front of
to
us?
yeah.
So we're gonna. She's gonna pass me her shield,
Try
and
to
I'm gonna
dex
hold it in
save
front of
to
us.
not take
Yep.
damage.
Okay,
Well,
so
It's 7.
Or like you could
7
even
if he
reach like
fails,
around my
4 if he
back.
doesn't.
Yeah.
18-3?
Yeah. Either way, I got your
18-3,
shield.
21?
Now we're like,
Yeah, he's okay. He takes
Okay.
4.
We can be like a
But
battering
at least
ram.
now there's a sphere.
So there's a
other
huge-
people will have
So
to-
do you put it like above him or directly on him?
directly on him, trying to block the path so that nobody else can get by there?
Okay.
You're actually.
So
I'm doing okay.
what happens at this moment is that you saw this iron hand on you, and it's jutting you back even closer and closer to them. As you summon this giant flaming spear, it illuminates the entire area in this very, very dark night. And you can see just how many people are there, and some of them don't even have the heavy clothes that they had on before, and you see just like a lot of plague-ridden sort of pus and just festering wounds. The heat of this like actual flaming spear begins to melt some of their flesh, and the spear is so strong and large that it actually begins to impede or burn away at the actual ropes holding this bridge there. As you feel a snap on one side. Yep. As you feel a snap on one side and a snap on the other side, and the bridge like suddenly collapses, and you all fall down into the rushing waters, except for Feyre, who gets pulled into the crowd.
Oh,
The fate of Feyre is unknown as you guys like just the distance between you guys
I
like
still got some spells. I'm okay.
grow. Yeah. And then you just see the flaming sphere
Bye, my
As
drinking
you-
buddy.
as you fall into the rushing waters.
Good riddance.
Yeah.
Fall into the rushing waters. All right, well, I got a new axe.
And that's the
It's
end.
in my leg.
And that is the end of Act 1, so we will take a small break before going
Whoa.
to Act 2.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
I'm
Well,
at
okay.
4 hit points. I hit that water and go splat.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, right.
I still have.
Just gonna
Caleb
get
is gonna-
destroyed.
I'm gonna get up there and I'm just gonna explode
And
everywhere.
then,
Hell
like,
yeah.
Jagged Rock.
Sharpwood.
Huh?
Yes, Shirai, could you tell us where to find you, who you are, and what you do?
One more
I
time.
made this cool box
Whoa!
where it says Shry 205. Like right. I think it's like here. Here. Here.
Yep, you're right there.
There you
Okay.
go.
Here. Yeah.
Yeah, you were right there.
Right there. I have that name on everything. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, all of it. Yeah.
Yeah! So make sure to follow her Twitch, follow
I
her
don't know
Twitter
why
and
that
everything.
scared me. Yep.
And it should be pretty good. And right on time are our probably next guests.
Yeah.
And /Lord Saint.
Everything.
Yes, it's our guest.
It's my
Yeah!
It's my friend.